get away from the blue great worm, Zermaxes. However, despite your best efforts, you were spotted, found, and were allowed to escape. After the sacrifice of the gold wyvern that you had been traveling with. Caldian, you chose to steal a lock of hair in the final moments. And before the dragon left, it had a couple parting words for you. One of them specifically alluding to the fact that there was another like you, Caldian, within the woods. And to be careful of who and where you swear allegiances to. After which, you all made it back to the Obsidian Fortress. Met with Teostra, where you were cleared up a bit more about the concept of an elder dragon, as well as the calamity that is to fall upon this continent. A dragon that can only be called a walking disaster, known under the name the Crimson Dread. The goal being to awaken it and using its power to create a world of darkness. The Evernight. After your discussion, you were given time to rest and recuperate. And to decide amongst yourselves what it is that you wish to do. And that's where we begin, with all of you in Aurelia's house. All of you having your own rooms. All of you waking up at the same time. Yes, Mel?
If the bad guys wake up a big bad dragon, do they get to survive?
You don't know. The idea that you know is what they are doing is they are unsealing this dragon, the key to which seem to be these creatures. Each creature representing the spell that is keeping this dragon away. Also, you've been informed that as long as one has the majority of the creatures, one would be able to have the power to break spell entirely. As far as you know, currently you lot are up or down 2-1. With one of the creatures release. Oh, sorry. You are equal at the moment due to you being informed that other people have unsealed a creature on your side, along with the the Beholder that you released in Dominion. On the other hand, you are up against the Mummy Lord within the Great Desert.
Seems
As
like
well-
a desert problem.
As well, you now know the true reason behind the fall of Driftwater, being the water elemental that was sealed within its lake. That's where we begin.
There's what room was muted without knowing.
We can barely hear you, James.
Oh, it's because I muted myself so it's an echo. And I mute.
Well, they cannot hear you through my mic, so.
We can, like, kinda hear him? Yeah, we can, like, kinda hear him.
Well, if
Get
I
a
put this
little
on, if I
closer.
put this mic on, it'll hurt everyone's ears, so I'm going to move closer. But Mel's mic's actually better, like, louder than mine. Oh, wait. No, she's in a headset now.
Yes,
Yeah.
but Mike.
I'm here.
Yes, hello.
No, I thought Roman was muted. So,
I think he was. Everyone was muted.
Yep, we're listening. Yep. That's chicken fingers. Yeah, anyways. Didn't we go to sleep?
You did. As I said, this is the next morning.
Oh, yeah. Gonna make
Congrats.
tea. Oh! Full HP again! And my bruises and wound. Oh, wait, I already have. Yeah, that's also a problem.
You go downstairs and you sort of like scrounge around looking for any leftovers. Since this is Aurelia's house, it's been left alone for quite a
Empty.
while. Yeah. There isn't really much you can find of supplies, but you do like look through the various baskets and boxes, and you do find a couple tea leaves, older ones, in a small glass jar.
It's not like we've been eating from 5-star restaurants, anyways. I'll make the tea.
Alright. Yeah.
I was asking. Sorry.
You're welcome to make a performance check if you wish.
Yes. Obviously, I would love to. Why is this mouse so stupid? Mouse.
No, she's making tea.
That's a 32!
Yeah. Mel just needs that like feel good roll.
And she fails!
I rolled a 32!
Hello. Lovely.
I'll take that. I take that.
The rest of you, as you're still like somewhat like groggy, waking up, still feeling a bit down from whatever occurred last time. The sort of aroma of relatively fiery tea, which is a strange combination. As you look at the tea that you've made, and you see that it's made out of these like sort of red leaves. You're not quite sure what it is, but the fact that you brought the water to a boil by lighting the wood underneath and kept it at a boil has somehow deepened the flavor that comes out. The rest of you are all sort of like jolted awake by it.
Wake up, bitchin'. As the air come flying into the living room, like. You want to be dropped off the cliff?
I have Featherfall. Oh,
Oh.
wait.
Erinix.
You don't anymore?
Yes.
Do you happen
Erinix
to have a
does.
way to contact, well, to figure out what's happening at your, like, with your maid camp?
No.
You eat 2 of them already.
Do you think I would have been trapped where I was for so long if I could send?
Just curious.
Leans forward.
Nothing.
There's no answer.
I'm gonna throw the box that I was given. No, sorry, the scroll I was given. The one that's a higher level spell than any of them can cast. And ask him to try and read it.
I will.
Knowing that
You're
he-
downstairs making tea.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Knowing that he wouldn't be able to read it without.
They all slept
casting.
together. Okay.
Yes, yes.
I mean, there's
didn't-
multiple rooms. It's a guest room. Yeah. Galdian, you see Zeranax chucks like a relatively worn out looking scroll onto the bed next to you.
I need to learn like this. And I'm gonna unfurl like just the like bottom few lines so he doesn't accidentally cast it.
As you look at it, the majority of it, the scroll itself is quite large, about twice the size of a regular book, and in extremely minuscule writing, you see runes of different sizes, shapes. Nothing that really makes sense to you.
This is how I learn. Writing and writing again. I need something like this. I'm gonna tap on the paper slightly. Something like this.
I'd rather stay here, thank you. I think I've seen plenty of
Awesome.
dragons in my lifetime.
This slept, so I needed that. Yes. I mean, depending on what I find, I may need a little bit more money.
I'm glad I'm not there.
I have other material goods.
I'm still not there.
Speaking on gold, I will just basically drop the remaining cash, which is at the moment about 3,700 in whatever we found.
Um,
You guys.
You just pull out like a massive chest and just jingling with coins inside.
It-
It is like pretty much large enough that you have to like it fits the exact like diameter and thing of the thing. You just
I'm not going to ask questions. I do need one of them. My back is starting to hurt. drops all the books I have onto the bed.
Just like a
Ex-
fucking
except my
cascade of books. Just a
Yeah.
random bunch of shit from just
I'm
any
not-
odd field.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Oh wait,
let go
this,
of the
this matches sort of your way of like
Oh.
gathering information, which is like, oh, that's interesting.
all the scrolls that are worth more than like multiple houses to buy a small town with them.
You are highly overrating the cost of a small town. Underrating.
I mean, what? Including the other scrolls I have? Oh, I need to get rid of that. I mean, my spellbook alone would be worth more than an entire town.
That's a different thing. Your spellbook is different.
And also all the other books I have.
You have like 2 or 3 6-level spells in your.
I have a 6th level scroll. I've
Are
got
you telling me you can steal a wizard's spellbook?
Yes.
As in kill a
Yes,
random wizard
if I
and
get
take their
hold
spellbook?
of a wizard's spellbook, we are not moving for an entire month. I'm writing everything in that fucker down. That is dangerous. If I find one that I don't have spells with,
Quick one, Caldin, while you're just watching people mess around. You do realize that the outside, weirdly enough, is raining. You do see lightning and thunder. Or, well, you hear thunder. You hear the lightning. You see the lightning flashing outside.
Yep, definitely don't hear it.
It's more along when you saw Teostra and Lunastra fight against Andreas. The cloud itself is the sky is just like a sort of like spirally cloud. Looks very angry at the moment. Mm-hmm. As a reply, you just get back a very low growl. Everything's fine. Go ahead.
She just got to learn. She just got to hear that. She just got to hear that her bestie died. I think.
There is
Oh.
no veiling the fury that you hear in it. It's not targeted at you, but just general anger.
It feels like it's time to go to the forest.
To the woods. To the window. To the wall.
To get shish kebab by lion men.
Yes.
I can we can make lion shish kebab. Yes.
Turn the tables. Ah, you are the.
I
You
think
eat me? No, I eat you.
Kern, I just want to say that I think some of us need to buy a sword then, unless you have.
And how are we
one.
going to explain this to Oliver?
That's
Sorry, we ate your uncle.
that's fine. It's fine. I can keep him warm for a very long time while we're like slow roasting him.
Or we can just use Caldian to heal back parts as we cut it off.
Yes.
So time to
It's time to stop right there.
time to set up a new alignment change. Very nice. Would you guys be interested in partnering with Andrea? Because I think he'd be very
Yes.
interested in this group.
Well, no. Ash. Ash, it sounds really dumb, but why would we want fire with fire? We need to go with the lightning dude, so that we got mixed elements. Nothing can resist us.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stand on
gonna
his.
season the beat with some lightning.
I'm gonna stand on top of him, casting fireball
Faith.
over and over again. And then when I feel like it, cast it as a bonus action as well.
All right, you degenerates. What are you doing, Kelly?
It's time to go shopping, I guess.
I'm just screwed.
I thought you said this person's scared.
I'm gonna yell. Well, not really yell, just quietly yell up the stairs. Anyone for tea? Before we.
Can you make me a perception check before you go down?
I'm going to pick up books and other shit.
Kitty.
Yep.
Only Roman or
14. Well, he is the one at the window, so.
Ah.
Outside, you do see people looking similar to Aurelia in stature, also outside their houses looking into the sky. The Obsidian Fortress is uneasy. You do also just catch a glimpse that a large majority of the people you see have bandages or are injured in some other way.
It's already done. I'll just take the pot with me. I don't exactly have like Starbucks cups, you know.
Rip somebody over, pours tea down throat. Drink it.
Khalid, you finally get a reply. I know. Alright, everyone heading down? That's what I'm asking.
No, I need somebody else's book to copy spells.
Well, you have your scroll, I think, is the point he's making.
Well, yeah, dude, I'm not sitting here for fucking 12 hours. Yeah, I'm going to be sat here for a very long time if I'm deciding to copy.
How long does 6th level take?
12 hours? Oh, that scroll's not particularly. I can't cast it anyway. Yeah, I know what you're saying. But unless you guys can go find me something spicy,
What do you need?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Go find me
Unless
something
you guys can
spicy.
go and find me something spicy. What do you need? I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what I need, but if you guys can find something, yeah.
Do they have magic shops here? Bookshops?
No, they do not.
To be fair though, if we can find that, I can build a house on the go. I need to find that spell.
I can already build you a house. Are you not happy enough with my house?
Does it last 24 hours?
You guys are you guys yelling from up above, or what are you guys
Oh
doing?
yeah,
no.
I thought they went downstairs.
Well, that's the question. Where are you going down? Okay, in that case, you guys are on the stairs. You do see like a pot, basically just over a couple sticks, in which tea is boiling. On the side, a couple earthen mugs that are being filled.
I can. I don't know what it is.
It's tea. You just said it's tea. You just described tea.
so.
I know, but I just said I don't know what. What?
Yep, you try it.
Is he
Not-
still alive?
Wait,
You try it, not
press
100% sure about how it'll be, but
It's human.
it is a sort of calming, warm sensation that flows through your body.
In our credits, it wasn't the Shadowfell, but
He's joking.
No.
The interesting is that she did test it herself, but she is curious about how it would taste on you.
I didn't taste test it yet.
What? I thought you did. Oh, never mind.
I didn't taste.
Yeah, you're fucking guinea pigs. However, it tastes good, so you're an okay guinea pig.
Okay, did he? What? It sounded like I'm an okay guinea pig. I was like, what is guinea
Caldian.
pig?
This is new title, Caldian. The okay guinea pig.
I like that one.
Oh,
These
yeah.
lamps are so lampy.
If it didn't look like a lamp, they wouldn't be a lamp.
Not ready.
Maybe you want to pawn something to the dwarves. They made something really cool.
Now the question is there more dragons out there? I don't really want to... I think I've seen enough dragons in my lifetime.
should be fine. So, everyone,
I don't swing that way.
Are you talking? Not for dragon.
oh, that thing, yeah.
I didn't like it when he dropped me out of the dragon. Yeah.
I'm not going to question anything. Shall we go, Bugwood?
Alright. As you... Yep. What's up?
Can you put my back here? It hurts a bit.
As the two of you are heading to the door, you do
That's not
both.
rubbing. That's the.
Wait, you two.
Sorry, my neck.
Well, as the two of you are heading to the door, both of you hear a knock at the door. You open it. You don't see anything. Oi. Down here. Oh, it's more like you look up and then you look down. Yep. Yeah. You look down and you see. Yes. You look down and you see. The first thing you see is a fishing rod. After which, you see bare-chested man, leather
Ah.
folds, fiery eyes, and a fiery beard.
Fiery beard, is it on fire?
Yes, it is on fire. It is a beard made of fire.
Please get out of the house. It's made out of wood.
Hmm. Don't believe it is. How are you doing, lad? Oh, and everyone else?
A Hearthstone dwarf.
And you, points at Erlax. I don't know you.
Am I with them still? I'm fine.
I'm just waiting for you to say legendary.
Astral
It's the
Guide.
fucking innkeeper farms.
Yes, it is.
Astral
Faradin
Guide.
Earthcrag.
Am I with everyone still?
You were downstairs. It's just Iridax and
Okay.
Logwig headed towards the door. So, well, I thought those two were leaving, and then you opened the door. So I was like, okay, whatever. I don't care. It's not
He's just
the
a
house isn't that
gentleman.
massive.
He opens the door for them.
Ew.
Another one I don't recognize. Oh. Well, nice to meet ya. Faradin Earthcrag. At your service.
It's good to see you again.
Hello.
Yes, I'm not dead. And it's good to see you too. Constant scuffling against everything under the sun that I can think of. Bloody lightning wyverns. Some sort of fuck off zombie things that are covered in
Stay there.
paper.
It is good.
Sand blowing into people's eyes. Fire giants, fire elementals. No, but disputes where you have to go out, defend the borders, that sort of stuff. Morale is a bit low right now. I'm not quite sure how much of an impact music is going to have upon elementals, but you're welcome to try. Where's the lass, Aurelia? Or did she not travel with you? Okay, how's she doing? That is ominous. Aye, that we do. I'll be honest, I followed my nose. There was a lovely fire bloom tea I could smell. Kind of like tries to look between your like legs past. Oh. You just see like the eyes sort of like flatten a bit.
At least someone who. How much more? How is it a make?
Full pop, full.
It's made like a pot.
Just
So
Just want to notice from everybody else. Do you think we should be staying for a day? And I would like to potentially maybe help recover some of the troops here. Do a little bit of healing magic that I can do. It's not fast, but
are you not here for a longer visit? Ah, that's a shame. I used a couple more hands. But
For what?
well, fighting against all that nonsense. But since the
Sorry.
blue one is here, it's been more calm. We haven't really had to scuffle against him. Sort of eyes go wide. He sees he like waddles in, just like tracking dirt all over the carpet, just sits down on the couch.
Breasty, 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 breasty. yeah, like
Honestly, the boot.
Ah.
You would probably just do the boots immediately, and then
Hey, my butt. My butt. I said mud, not butt.
My asshole.
let me just check inside your ass.
Right, so how in the name of Moradin are you still walking? Did I ask the wrong question? Right.
Say
Keep your
skill.
secrets.
Did you just say skill? Skill issue.
You should have stopped at two skilled max. I think that's.
Shh. Go on.
One skilled mark.
I am honestly surprised you have not made him roll deception yet.
I mean, you guys are definitely skilled people. I don't think this is deception. Mm-hmm. You guys are dealing with shit that literally, like, combined your experiences, nobody else has gone through this shit.
Yeah, but also the fact that C still is alive. The fact that he just straight up said, "Oh yeah, we didn't see her die."
Wait, who's alive?
Oh wait. Oh fuck. I'm sorry. I'm mixing up two names here.
Yeah, all good. They're close-ish, so. Well, I don't disagree. Nobody that is unskilled makes it to the fortress. Right, that reminded me. And he pulls off the rod off his back. I remember you liked fishing. I made a new rod. Was curious if you wanted it. It is a gift, yes. And pass it over to you. Just starting the fucking collection.
He's now got the good rod.
By whom?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about a different rod.
I was going to ask
Yes.
Caldian what's he going to do with the rod and with all this lava around, but I don't want to ask.
Yeah, listen.
He actually.
Oh yeah, that tiny puddle of water which has evaporated.
Done with this shit. Yeet.
How to fish 101? Just yeet.
Throw your fishing rod in.
I'd like to say, this one is fireproof.
Oh, so it won't burn.
There's shit in lava.
There's
There's
fish
shit
in
in lava. Well, yes. We are
There's
in the
things you
Ashlands.
can
You don't
eat?
really find. Of course.
In lava.
It's strange, but lava fish can be cooked once dead. They are very hot though, not spicy.
I was wondering what you were gonna do with that rod.
No, but if you fish them and you catch them, they might cook you.
What?
Things that live in lava are oftentimes quite hot.
So am I.
He just looks at you with an eyebrow.
Okay, go. And then as we proceed to
For
throw
my
all
for
of
my
our-
preferences, not enough beard.
Well, wait a minute. I'm gonna use my fucking tattoo and be like, ting.
If
Too
you
much?
if you get a braid, the dwarven braid, two on the side.
Puts hand over
More
beard.
Wait. So Iranet is your type.
Puts hand
This
over
is got
beard.
his-
Looks at Derdax. Well, he's a bit old. I will say his appearance. The beard is immaculately kept, if a bit singed.
Punk. Aaron beard? Huh?
No, that's a man's beard. This is strange upon a woman.
Okay, I listed in despair then.
Also, how young is this dwarf for me to say I'm old? He doesn't know how old I am.
I mean, you're like grayish hair, right?
Yeah, but even then, he must be really young.
You're welcome. You look at him, and everything there where hair is supposed to be, it's just sort of fire. So it's kind of difficult to tell how old he is.
How do you not set things on fire?
No, shoot. I'm very curious about this question.
Wait,
If you're asking about reproduction, we make our own.
how is there not a hole? He's got fireproof pants.
Yes, Gignag is off somewhere on guard duty. Otherwise, I'd bring him with me.
He's got fireproof pants. Before you ask.
I have fireproof everything.
But how?
Well,
Just use it as a fucking shield.
by theory, if you could make a shield out of enough aether that would protect every inch of your body, then you would be immune to fire.
How much clothing?
Well, when the aether are dead, they no longer burn. So bag of holding is the wrong choice.
You just shave his fucking beard off.
My beard is fire. It cannot be shaved.
But what about a fireproof shaver?
Can we stop discussing using me and my kind as furniture? He doesn't seem bothered. He's just grinning while he's like sipping tea. He passes the cup over to you. Another one, please.
I'm gonna just walk.
You already have
Okay.
a set of your own.
I'm gonna
wait, you
prepare.
don't.
I'm gonna prepare to walk away and go and explore. I'm for done with the dwarf.
Kitties.
Don't shit. They hate that. You go pss, 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 pss. Not ch.
Yeah, piss, 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 piss.
Alright, quiet you. Hmm. Well, the severely injured are taken care of in the fortress itself. The dragons are. Well, I have a couple of medics, a couple of the Asibar. The less severely injured ones are the ones running around. He just points out the window. You can just head over to the Asibar. They're all just sitting around.
To race.
Yes, the Asibar. Well, that's sort of where they all gather. They have like an elevated platform. You have fun.
I will follow him.
Yes, sure.
Didn't he already leave though?
I said I was professional.
Do that about leave. He just raises the cup. I will stay here and continue drinking tea. Yeah, sure. In the evening.
Could we swim in the lake again?
Well,
A lava lake.
It's not the lava lake.
no, the lake.
The actual lake.
I'd rather you not, but if you look like you've been traveling a bit, if you need to get the grime off.
Yeah. I like showering without turning into a fish.
Is it not gonna be too
Then
hot?
I would be the same
Right.
temperature.
Well, have a good day.
Is he just gonna stay there by himself with the tea?
Yep, that's what he's doing. He gets up, gets another cup, sits back down.
Yeah. Are you allowed to stay here?
The last doesn't care.
Inside?
You're welcome to inside.
Ooh. Where is it? Where is it? $16.
Ashman.
One sec. Did you roll inside? Yeah, you did. Okay.
Yeah, that's 16.
I mean, he seems very at ease here. He doesn't really seem to
Oh,
care. So, you've also just sort of realized this as you were here the last time at the fortress. People are generally, or like, well, I say people. The creatures here are generally a bit more sort of free
Yeah.
in the way they sort of wander around. It's only this place that, like, this sort of valley that really has housing. And that's more due to it being the place with the more humanoid creatures. The Azer and the Asimar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Martin,
just
I have
like-
no idea what you said. What does Mountus
Ah.
Richt mean?
Oh shit! Sorry, did my brain decide to melt? Okay, mountains, right?
Yes, it is mountains.
So +5, I guess, on the roll.
Yes.
I'm sorry, that was just main brain melt.
All good. What's up, James?
Before we leave the dwarf, can I ask the dwarf, where if there's any wares like I can buy poison, like any player I can buy poison or any wares?
That's poisonous.
What? Because I'm a poison specialist, it may become in handy later on down the line.
I mean,
And a lot of poisons you can't buy legally.
poison isn't really used in the fortress. You will have a lot more luck just picking up some random shit in the woods. Fucking every second thing there is poisonous, from what I've heard.
I mean, you should know. He's from the
Yes.
forest.
I do know.
Well, then you know. I
was just asking if there's anyone that sells any.
Well, there are some wyverns that are poisonous amongst our ranks, but I'll be perfectly honest. I don't know how welcoming they are going to be about you wanting poison from them. And I don't speak Wyvern, so
Can I not, like...
Can we not ask? We're not.
They do not speak our language, do they?
There's someone. No.
the only wyverns that speak common were the commanders. And the only reason they can do that is due to the gift bestowed upon them by the elder dragons. Everything else is, to a greater or lesser extent, a beast.
Thank you. Well, like I said, I know, but we don't want a negative reaction from them, really. I've had enough of dragons. No, nothing against the elder dragon. They're just interactions with a dragon at the moment. I've never tried a dragon.
The most creatures that you would know about Hallett are the ones that are near Dominion.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I've never been interested in the Ashlands.
Don't look at me. The fortress information is rarely saved in writing, orally, passed down from father to son, mother to daughter.
Is that all?
It's a very flammable area.
I'm assuming the majority of the stuff is written in stone, going off the current environment. Anyway.
Right, newbie, stay away from the Duergar. They are angrier than usual.
Who's that? What's that?
Just general war stuff. Teostra's been pestering them for weapons.
What if
can
we
get weapons from them?
don't? If he's...
Well, they're dwarves. They're dark dwarves. They make all sorts of shit.
Can you not make anything for...
Has anyone built anything from them? Has anyone bought anything from these dwarves? Do you not have any?
I mean, I don't go to the Duergar for anything. I believe your friend over here has acquired something.
Still need to get something back for them. But
Right.
Not go near them then. They've already pissed off as it is, and you've not paid them off.
I mean, we could technically pay a little bit of
I don't
platinum.
want to meet these people. They sound really scary.
they want
They're not
some.
that scary.
Platinum might do. Gold has completely fallen by the wayside.
We know, but we promised them a little bit of platinum, a little bit of a squid's head. Some sort of
You
squid
can go
creature.
yourself.
I don't even want to know what kind of deal you've made there.
I think you're all insane.
We know. I'll just nod, and I'll go grab my stuff to go out as well.
You've made a deal with angry dwarves. But at the
I've
same
made
time,
deal with worse.
at the
I'll
same
just
time,
go grab my stuff.
what do you mean you make deals with
They also
dwarves?
agreed if we somehow manage to kill. Fuck, why am I just
Kill?
sucking on names today? I'm sorry, people. It's one of those
Who'd you
days.
promise to kill?
gonna
No,
kill
if
the
we
elf?
happen to kill one of the big dragon, so the red one.
Elder Dragon.
Oh, Andreas.
If we happen to kill Andreas, but we don't.
That's gotta
Pursue
be
anything
of some
like that.
time, my boy. Because last time we got to our.
If somehow, that I don't see it happening anytime soon.
Well, good luck with that. Speaking of which, lad, before you leave, Caldian, if you find any Rhenoplos meat for sale, buy the Rhenoplos, rhinoceros-looking things. Long tail, just sort of very rocky-looking. If you find some meat at the Asibar, can you get me a chunk? I'd be happy to treat you all to a dinner.
Wait, there's a rhinoceros.
The Asibar, rarely they travel out to. It's just a chunk of meat. You just ask them. Tell them I sent you.
Wait,
Do you have a tab with
I have a question for the dwarf.
No, not a tab.
Sorry,
I take meat from them and I make shit for them.
the rhinoceros thing, how big is it? Can you hire them? You buy them?
higher?
Probably. You could check with the. His name is escaping my mind. The fucking fire giant.
It's a good question.
In
to
the
ask, because they may be
in the first
durable.
claw, he does some livestock. Yes, that's the one. You can look for him in the first claw. He does a bit of farming, a couple livestock. You might find some there.
It is a good question. They may be durable and better than any other now.
I
I'm
mean,
not gonna teleport a whole ass rhinoceros.
Yes.
they're generally viewed as farming animals, or well, not animals. They're more monsters, if I am to be precise.
Yes, I would say is here they may be viewed as farm animals, but elsewhere they might be useful.
I'm not gonna teleport a whole ass dinosaur with me when we do not wanna like draw attention to ourselves.
Listen, there's no way we're going to get through the forest without getting any attention.
If you're asking about size, about 2 people can ride it.
Perfect.
If you're asking about temperament, nobody can ride it.
Ah, yes.
Oh no! Anyways,
Anyways.
can you write up a new character?
Never know. I want to know. And I think the rhinoceros, a dinosaur rhinoceros.
Oh.
I'm gonna tie you to my bed tonight, and then I'm gonna walk away.
Says, oh, I use but she likes it. Anyway,
Anyways, stop that.
stop what?
Let's go out.
That breathing
Okay.
thing, right?
Just quickly, I will ask it when we get there, because to the point where I can sell stuff. Because I'm kind of curious if it's like completely weird random stuff, or if it's like, oh, this I kind of harvested.
Almost 100%. Whatever's in your bag is going to be weird random stuff, but we'll see.
Is it weird random stuff with use, or is it weird random stuff that's just weird? Like there is a difference here, but well, we will see.
So, the 5 of you, after bidding farewell to the dwarf, head out. Where are you going?
Well, actually, before we would go, I would quickly ask if he knew whether or not the dwarves would be interested in a roper's eye or where is it? I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this.
Now I'm curious.
I've 3
Nectar.
skills. I have 3 skills, and I think a wrench or
A wrench?
no, fuck it. I think it was a different body part, but it's
Okay, I can promise you there is no wrench.
no, fuck. I'm just like kind of struggling with words I don't normally use, so I'm like. Ugh.
Are you sure there's no wrench? Martin seems pretty convinced.
Yeah, I don't know what a wrench is, I'll be honest.
I may have misspelled something. Fuck, that was.
Probably.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to think what the fuck it could have been.
A
That's
ratchet.
been some time ago.
A ratchet's a type of strap.
Okay.
What are you trying to describe, Martin?
Well, That probably because I didn't want to take too long with it. So I harvested 3 skills of one of those creatures and something else Ashwin gave me, and I'm trying to think what it is.
We can figure that out later. If it ends
Yeah.
up being something that's sellable,
Because
we'll find a
basically,
price for it.
I want to know whether or not I could give it to the dwarves. It's basically like, hey,
We'll figure that out depending on what it ends up being.
yeah,
We get the ropers and a connector in the fields around us. It's not really what. It's not exotic, you know?
okay.
Not really what those bastards would be looking for.
Would you happen to know whether or not I could sell this, or whether or not I should just
Yeah,
try
I mean,
to...
maybe to the Asibar if you're looking for gold.
Maybe? Or
Can
should
make
I...
some sort of. Yeah, they're large scales. You can probably put a couple together and make a set of armor out of them. But yeah, you'd have to ask the Asibar.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Are all of you heading over to the Asibar?
If they're the ones who sell stuff to us, yes. Well, of course.
All right.
I'm going there to heal some wounds, because I'm going to stay a day anyway, so may as well use some spell slots.
Mm-hmm. All right. 1 sec. All right. So, a lot of you head out back onto the sort of half carved path into the mountain itself and half sort of like wonky ass bridge. As you make your way sort of along the side of this mountain chain. After about a bit more than half an hour of walking, all of you arrive on the sort of larger flat platform, jutting out, held structurally stable by multiple sort of stone columns that are going from it down to the floor. And you can see quite a lot of housing, a lot of it looking similar to the house Aurelia is in, made from the same fire-resistant ironwood. You can see others, similar sort of like golden skin, same features. The blonde hair, similar to Aurelia, walking around talking. A couple of them looking at you out of curiosity. Outside of that, you do see some other Azer, the same fire dwarfs that you met before, running around there. And occasionally, sort of floating above, you see fire elementals just sort of minding their own business. Martin, everything should be in your guide.
Oh.
I believe you needed gunpowder.
Yeah, I do have the gunpowder.
If you're thinking about the gunpowder from within, when you got it down under, that will not work.
Okay. Then I probably won't be able to find much here, because they're in war times, so...
Alright. Yeah. What are you guys gonna do? Are you just standing waiting for someone to approach, or are you just wandering in?
Well, either we would need to find like people genuinely looking hurt, or I will maybe look for people that seem actively or passively selling stuff of interest. Kind of just window shopping on my part, honestly, at this point.
Do you?
Once again, this is like more of a residential thing than like a.
Okay.
Yeah. You're welcome to make a perception check.
Guess
Yes, Ruben?
No,
people around.
I thought he's talking to us, and he's like, well, were you talking to us or are you talking to the DM?
No, he's talking to me.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, in that case.
You do see sort of like at the very center of everything, sort of like a larger bonfire kind of a thing, where meat is being roasted, and there's a small like gathering of people just sitting around talking.
Were you looking specifically for it? Martin?
No, more for like potential wounded people or just somewhere I can help people, basically.
Well,
Kind of do something to feel a bit better after yesterday.
let's ask around. Let's go there. Kill two birds in one.
All right. In that case, you make your way
Downtown.
through. And as you get a bit closer, you see one of the Asimar, this one with slightly more pale golden hair, look up, holding a staff, smiling a bit as you get closer. Hello, we have guests.
Hello.
Well, I just was wondering whether or not you would know where I could help people. I have some magic that allows me to heal people, and I'm here a day, so don't think I'm going to use my magic much. So I thought best to use it to help some people.
Kinda looks at you, looks around.
It's not super great, but it helps.
Right, you must be the.
He's better at it.
Kinda just looking at all of you. Right, you must be the how did she call you? Valtolai?
No.
Different name?
You need close but no cigar.
What?
Right.
It's a close but no cigar.
That's a way of saying close but no, basically.
Okay.
Aurelia told us about you. Welcome. Most of us severely injured are in the fortress, but if you wish to look for anyone to heal, just points at a hut. Got about 30 people in there getting taken care of. Most of it's just broken arm or severely mangled leg. Along those lines. But they're all stable, and most of them are talking. It's just, well, they're not really able to fight.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Would you happen to know where I could buy any materials? I'm just following these lot around at the moment, so I don't know where to start.
Well, you don't buy materials here. We trade for them amongst ourselves. What one clan or tribe needs, the other clan or tribe gets.
How
What
would you
exactly are
like
you looking for?
Well, I was looking for materials, arrows. I was going to create.
I have some things I could give you to help trade for me as well, then.
I'll start walking to the house.
Alright.
I will give him basically the roper eye, the tree skills, it's tree skills, and
I
well,
just message him there, right? Message him what
Yeah.
what you gave me, and then I'll pin it, and then at least I know I have it. So then when it comes down to it, you have some sort of note that
Yeah.
have these sort of materials, so we don't lose them.
I presume you have a bag of holding or not?
Not every
I don't
fucker
think
has a
not
bag of
everyone
holding.
He only has a bag.
have a
Ah.
bag.
So,
I will
That's
give
like
him the
necessary.
skills and the other thing then for now.
Just send it in my DMs, and then I'll add it to my inventory after. Like, now.
Yeah.
Hey Ashford.
Mhm.
So like the flame infused arrowhead. Would I need? I don't know magical. So would I need a gem or something?
You would need like magical, like things with magical energy in them.
Oh, does it have to? So it doesn't have to be like something.
It has to be off that element, so it has to be flame based.
Okay. That's
If
the
you're
idea. But
if you're just looking for stones, then you can just kind of pick up a rock. No one's really going to care.
I would like to look for certain objects that have a magical. What's the word?
Affinity.
Infinity. Yes, that's
I'm not there though.
do them.
Sorry.
Would you happen to know where I could get any of them? I'm assuming there's quite a bit related to fire.
Well, if you want to go roaming around in the Ashlands, you can probably find crystals and other things that have some amount of fire energy. The most of what we get are either given to the Aza or the Dwerga to be made into weapons or armor or potions.
So my best bet's to visit these Dwerga. Is that how you say it? Sorry.
Well, in your sort of common price, what value of materials are you looking for?
The thing is, I don't really have much to trade. I only have my gold, and I've heard that it's not really worth anything. That's the only problem.
Well,
So I was trying to figure out-
humor me and just give me a value of what you're looking for. I have some amount of an understanding of how much gold is worth.
I have. I think the highest I'm going to go is 800 gold's worth.
100 gold's worth.
800.
Gold goes at half the price.
So if I
fortress.
use 800, it'd be 400.
Yeah. No, it's the other way around. Materials worth 400 gold in the outside world are worth less here. So you'd have to pay twice the amount for the same amount.
so literally what he just said.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I fully understood that, but cool.
So I'd pay
He said
800 gold.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
saying
okay, that's great.
Yeah, his 800 is only worth 400.
You would be correct. 400 gold. It's a bit. If you'll give me about 10 minutes, I can ask around.
Okay, thank you.
I think he means in smaller portions of.
Well, yeah, we are
25
probably
gold.
finding things in smaller potions. You're not
Yeah.
going to find anyone with a large thing, unless it's some sort of a sentimental object.
Wants to make it clear for him and to potentially help him. 'Cause
That does help indeed. Smaller bits are easier to find. Give me a bit. You see as he gets up and just starts chatting with the people around the fire.
Okay, I'm just gonna be right back. Just
Oh.
Mel's just said something. Right back.
Yep. Ernax, what are you doing?
I'm looking for Buck.
Book.
Magic book.
I guess make me a perception check.
Monkey make monkey noise.
Or make me an investigation check, actually. Because you're looking for something specific.
Roll. Yeah,
Row,
decent.
row the boat.
Uh,
I don't know if I've eyes.
The one toss
the only
uh,
magical book that you find as you sort of roam around this place is a book with sort of a fiery thing emblazoned upon it that one of the Aether is carrying around. One of the dwarfs.
I'm gonna walk closer to the woman carrying it.
He looks up. Hello?
That book, by chance selling it?
Oh.
Fair. Ah. May I know what it is? It caught my eye.
Why do you want to know?
I study it. Magic. The book looked like it had magical properties. Just interesting.
It does. Right. So, this is unique magic by the Aether.
Eyes light up. Yes.
Well, it's made by mimicking the breath of a dragon. It just goes by the name Fire Breath. Some call it Andreos' Fire Breath. Yeah.
Am I that interested, though?
What's up?
I said, am I that interesting, though?
That's your choice. Sir, have you made up your mind?
I'm back.
Yep.
How useful is it?
Don't know. Can blow fire. Everything in the Ashlands is resistant to fire.
Yeah.
Cooks my meat well.
So does most of the magic I know. I'll was hoping for a bit more, but thank you for sharing this info.
You're welcome.
Before I go back to my companions, you wouldn't happen to know if anyone else sells magic books, would you?
No.
Is that
Magic books are...
scrolls, anything of the sort?
Look around you, friend. There's fire everywhere. Verbal traditions. That's how we pass it on.
No good scrolls, then.
No, not really. I only have this because I'm bad at remembering things.
You wouldn't happen to know anyone who would teach it, would you? Magic, that is.
Well, it's sort of my own creation.
Okay.
Listen, if you really want it, you're those human fellows. Where are you headed to next?
I don't know. First time being here.
Right, well, that doesn't help me. I heard about this weird thing you can find on the mainland. What was it called? A fearsome beast. A rabbit, I believe. Bring me the head of a rabbit, and you can have the spell.
How do I say this without being rude?
Are you unable to fight a rabbit? That's fine.
No, I'm... Fire breathing isn't quite my thing.
I don't know how this has anything to do with the rabbit.
What I'm saying is I'm passing up on your offer.
Oh. Well, that's fine. Have a good day. And he turns back and just continues eating his meat.
It was fruitful. I'm gonna head back to the others. Fire breath. Imagine.
Galdian, Lockwick.
Yes.
You enter the hut, and it's immediately filled with sort of the familiar cacophony of just moaning and groaning. Sort of general acrid tang of blood, and sort of the sharp smell of herbs and poultices. As you walk in, you just see, sort of unceremoniously, just these like blankets on the floor upon which are placed people.
Yep.
Many of them just wounded. Nothing you haven't ever seen before.
Yeah.
A couple of buckets nearby to sort of like cool them down, reduce the heat, and people running around just checking on them. As you pop in, one of the Asimar looks up, one that looks similar to Aurelia in build, but quite a bit sort of lighter. Newcomers?
So to say.
Are you injured?
No, we're here to help.
Get like a eye raised at you. Well, there's enough poultices to be placed.
Enough what?
Poultices. Basically just a bandage with like herbal medicine. Top.
Get other people.
We were wondering whether or not it would be okay if we could help with some healing magic.
Oh, you're mages. Right. Well, if they gather the people are gathered. Those not here are either severely injured or, well, not here.
Any of them afflicted by poison?
No, couple burns from sort of lightning. But casualties are pretty low at the moment.
That's good to hear.
Yes, it's made our life easier. Feel free, just whoever you wish. No one here is severely more injured than the other.
So I will. Caldian, do you wish to do something for everyone first, or shall we just?
Just quick glance. How many need stronger attention?
Medicine check.
Can I check to make certain if any of them have like infections, I guess, or something?
You're also welcome to make a medicine check.
10.
Uh,
I did
Just-
not roll over 6 today.
Yikes.
that's a
Martin
good
said I got you. You look through the patients. Same time Logwick does as well.
So many.
As you're taking your time, Caldian, checking each and every patient. Logwick makes his way through the sort of rows a bit faster. Logwick, you get up from one patient and start to move on, before you like stop and look back. You realize that he seems to be unconscious, free of pain. But you can see just barely these like involuntary muscle trembling, basically.
What happened to him or her? Would I know which? Oh, well,
It's an Azur from what you can tell, one of the fire dwarves.
Oh.
The girl that was talking to you before just looks up. I'm not sure actually.
shall I just throw in my best anti? I will just throw in a lesser restoration third level.
All right.
See if that does anything.
We found him passed out on the battlefield, and he seemed stable. He wakes up every now and then to say he's fine, and then passes out.
Oh, he seems to be making some weird muscle movements. I'm gonna just try to see if there's any venom that needs to be removed.
She walks over, looks at him, frowning. Now that you do point it out, you do have a point.
Does he seem to respond well to a lesser restoration third level?
As you cast Lesser Restoration, you see as the spot where you touch rapidly turns this sort of ugly shade of black, sort of spreading out through most of the chest. Caldian, you see this as well. It reminds both of you of something you saw for the very first time
Oh shit.
way back in the day. Similar to the owlbears, as well as the wolves that you ran into
What
on your way to Woodburrow.
did you find him in?
See, she's like shocked. She's taking a step back. He was fighting one of... I'm not quite sure. Looked like human, I think. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. No, he was fighting some sort of a dog. He did say the dog was acting weird.
Okay.
You need something stronger than that, I assume.
She's like crouching, like
Yeah.
checking his eyeball, and it's just sort of like rapidly moving. Sort of
What's that?
entire body is now like racked in like spasms.
Yes, let's try that. Either that's gonna work or he's already gone.
Well, I do not have the diamond dust for that.
Give him a bucket of water. He's got fucking rabies, man. Sorry. Muscle spasms. Everything just pointing at it.
Anywhere we can get diamond dust here.
Diamond dust.
Is there a place we could potentially restrain him? He might start attacking the others.
Yeah, at this point, like other people, like some of the other people that come over the commotion, they're just picking him up and taking him behind one
We
of the
don't
doors.
know whether or not it might be a curse, so that
Look,
Do you know
might
what it
work,
is?
Look, we
No.
can... Yes,
But
we do.
kind of.
How much diamond dust do you need?
In not this place terms, 100 gold worth.
100 gold. Give me a moment. And you see as she goes running out.
I will do another check for specifically the symptoms he had, because there might be more.
You check this time with the help of Caldian. No one else has the same symptoms. After about 10 minutes, the door bursts open again. At this point, behind the other door, you just hear periodic screaming as the sort of like volume slowly goes down. And you see her storm back with a small bag, which she just tosses towards you.
I presume they're tossing it to Galleon.
Well, just towards you guys together. You're
Yeah,
both
I'll
together, so.
Take it.
Alright. As you enter the room, you see he's been sort of restrained
Mm-hmm.
using rope to a flat wooden bed. You can see his fingers just sort of gnarled, gripping into the wood, tearing away sort of in pain. The fire on his head just sort of roaring out of control. At this point, about 70% of the body is black and slowly starting to smoke.
Hold my shield. And then open the dust. Takes a little bit. And cast Greater Restoration.
You sprinkle the dust. It sparkles in the very dim candlelight in there, across the body, murmuring a prayer to Eldath. As you do that, as the dust sinks in, sort of faint hissing noise, screaming intensifies before it calms. And the black blotches start to recede, fade away. After about 5 minutes, a healthy color back in his face. He seems to fall into a rest without any sort of uneasiness. That was amazing. What was that?
Just the help of someone at rest.
I just got her like blinking.
It was great restoration. I don't know if any of your medics can do that, but with that amount of power, it can banish the effects.
I've heard of it from some of the ones from the fortress. You must be quite strong. Quite powerful to be able to use it. But none of that matters right now. Thank you. We'll make sure that he's cared for.
Yes. I need you to get the rest around me.
She blinks and then sort of realizes. Right. Yes.
Okay. I will. So, Elmin, do you think yourself the power to do a general heal, or shall I just start picking the ones that seem?
You attend to those who look a little bit more seriously injured. Those whose arms or bones are broken.
Oh.
Since I'm going to spread my magic a little bit thin, those will probably need extra attention.
Okay. I will just look for the ones that have like general like
Fractures.
bits out, basically. Things that don't seem that they would take a long time to heal normally.
That is fine.
I can do 1/3 level, 2 second level, no 3 second level, and 4 first level of cure wounds.
Ludwig, keep the higher level spells. I'm planning to go inside the fortress. If you want to accompany me.
Yeah, I will then use 1 second level and then 4 first levels.
Okay. I will allow you to sort of like spread your magic amongst them for those that don't need too much, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hallett, Undina. After about 15 minutes, the Asimar that talked to you at first comes back out. Small bag in hand. In the outside world, this would be worth about 80 gold, approximately.
The small bag. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
80 gold worth of materials. So 160.
I'll just pass you one over. Pass you 160 over.
Alright. He tosses you the pouch. Careful, all of it is fire.
I appreciate it. That's what I'm looking forward to. Thank you.
Right. After this exchange, you see the sort of door to the infirmary open as an Asimar comes running out. Grabs the one next to you as they discuss something. You see him frown. Pardon me for a minute. My help is apparently necessary.
Are they talking to each other?
Yes.
Do we not like we just stand there like, the
It's not
weather's nice out today, or is it
what,
like?
what languages do you speak?
I think I only speak primordial.
They are not speaking primordial.
I don't speak that. I don't speak. I don't think I would understand them. I only know.
What languages do they even speak?
Common, Elvish, Giant, Leonin, and all.
I'm not asking you.
I'm not asking you. I'm just saying. I was telling him what I think.
They are speaking in Celestial.
Definitely no.
Nah. Okay. Is everything all right? Do you need help?
Apparently your friends have spotted some sort of an infection in there, and they need diamond dust to cure it.
Okay. Well. Just go along.
You'll have to apologize. I'll have to be a bad host and disappear for a couple of minutes.
Oh, that's fine.
Completely understandable. Go.
Zizi quickly strides over to one of the slightly larger houses, pops inside.
I don't even know what I'm doing here. James didn't fill me in on anything. So I'm just like, okay, where the fuck am I?
You've just been standing outside when you guys met up, or when you went over to the
Okay.
Asimar.
You didn't tell me anything, so you were like, "Yeah, you're together now."
Caldian and Logwig
Okay.
have gone. Caldian and Logwig have gone inside the infirmary to heal people. So if you would have
Yeah.
also done that, then you can also be there.
No, it's fine. It's already played
Alright.
out like this.
Well, it's still playing out. So you see as he quickly pops out, small bag in hand, which he hands over to the girl who just goes running back inside. And then from inside the infirmary, you can hear muffled screaming through the windows.
Yeah.
Should we wait here? Do you want to get anything? I'd rather not go inside hearing the screams.
Aren't you supposed to be like a brave champion?
Yes, but I'm in a place where
Apparently, internet disconnects. Well, there goes that.
I'm here. What do you mean? I just don't want to seek trouble. That's what I'm saying.
Jesus.
After about 10 minutes pass, those of you outside hear a bit of yelling. And you see as about 200 to 300 odd people in this square gather up near the infirmary. The same lady you saw before, talking to the man that you were talking to before. She looks inside. You two, everyone's gathered.
Good. Yep. I will channel divinity and heal people.
Alright. How are you sort of like splitting it up?
Well, those who need more will get a little bit more. Those who don't need like have like scars that are healing or like will get a little bit less.
Can you just roll me a religion check here?
You can do it.
No, I don't.
No, you can.
Okay, I can.
Can you roll me a D100?
You could do it again, but like, maybe this time actually do roll it. Good.
Let me grab something to drink while we're playing.
99.
Yep, that's fine.
Go.
Huh?
99, go.
No, not 99
That's
go.
what you want, isn't it?
Good.
No.
So what?
You would rather want a 1 on a D100.
1 or a D100?
Do it, Roman.
I already rolled.
Right?
GM roll.
Is that? Oh.
For a moment, as you cast Channel Divinity, everything is silent. Then
Ha.
suddenly, at the feet of people, those that are a bit more injured, a bit more wounded, you see as little sprouts of sort of black-colored seedlings pop out. As time passes, little green motes of energy start to appear from them, spreading throughout, from person to person. As the hard rock that you're standing on turns into a sort of... Apparently it's started my hay fever, just talking about it. Good to know. But for just a moment, there is a part of the Ashlands that glows a radiant green. Majority of the people that are gathered there blink, then realize that they're extremities don't really hurt anymore. Things that would have taken a couple more days, maybe a week, to fully heal are healed. As the glow slowly dies down, the buds wilt and die. The stone returns back to how it was.
Thank you for helping me help people.
There's no answer.
I don't expect it. I open my eyes.
You have quite a lot of people looking at you. Inside Logwig, tending to those that are the most injured. You get a sense of what is going on. You feel your own ability to sort of help as many people as possible. Intensified as well, as you work your way through a large majority of those that are injured in there. Many of them who, after you're done tending to them, just sort of get up, sort of confused, look at themselves. Many thankful stares and words uttered.
Thank you.
I would just. You continue.
I don't know if you hear it enough. You are fighting a brave battle. One that
Okay.
keeps.
General muttering as you say that.
You all deserve credit for your work. I thank you personally for your bravery, for your skill, patience, dedication. And I bow to them.
Would you like to make this into a performance check?
I don't.
It is up to you.
I don't want to ruin it with a fucking bad roll.
Ondina, would you like to assist in this performance check?
I mean, my performance is +2. So.
We're gonna all do it. We're all gonna do it. Let's go, guys.
Do I roll
Or
it for him?
how about this? Do you have anything to contribute to what Chaldean says? In which case, you can roll the check for him. Assuming he wants that.
I mean,
It's your choice.
Oh, it's to me.
If-
You're sure.
if she has anything to add, if she wants
Yep.
to swim.
If you have
I
something to add,
mean,
it's your choice.
Pretty solid.
that's a performance. That's what she
It is just me that realizing that sometimes
There
the small
are-
people not getting the praise they deserve. Being
Yeah,
one of those
I
small
know.
people a lot of
I was gonna say that's kind of like your group's entire shtick, isn't it?
Yes. So,
And Mel's just gonna turn to him. I deserve praise too. I want to be a baker.
Please shut
a
up.
Baker.
Send him off
Right.
to the gulag. I don't know what to.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Chaldean,
Think about it.
No.
as you say this, don't worry about the check. Everything goes quiet for a moment. As you look around, you see a couple teary eyes quickly wiped. Next to you, you just hear slow clapping, sort of hesitant at first, before more people start to pick it up. and you are surrounded by thunderous applause for just a moment. Look to your side and you see the male ASMR that you saw first. Smiling, look at you. As he gives you a short bow. For those of you that are just sort of intermingled in the crowd, you're all sort of caught off guard by just a random crowd around you, bowing to you as a group. Inside the infirmary, Ludwig, you're just sort of getting handled and, like hugged and shaken around by people in there.
I will just.
Oh, lad, I thought I'd lose my fucking leg. Oh, it feels like you again. Look. Just like kicks you in the shin. Wait, that's sorry. You're not built like us. I'm so sorry. A little bit of like the fire, sort of multiple fiery beards near you, just like threatening to singe off part of your hair.
Not a problem.
The younger Asimar that was helping you inside just comes to like sort of breaks everyone else apart. Right, shoot, leave me. Grabs your hand with like a tear in the eyes. Thanks. Thank you.
Not a problem. We've been hosted greatly the times we came here. It's the least I can do.
There's little we can offer. But you have certainly left an impact upon the hearts of the people here.
Always try to leave the world a better place than you came into it.
You just get like a full-blown smile out of her. I agree. And that's somewhat like not expecting it. Just get like a relatively strong bear hug. Like the wind squished out of you.
I will try to return it. What it's worth with my human flesh. Add to the metal.
Heal
is what
them,
that
not burn.
To be fair, she's an Asimar. They don't burn.
Oh, okay. So I thought it was.
No. It was the one that was inside with you guys.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying that part out loud, but
Yeah. Yeah, no. You give her like a. Is this like the trademark sort of like Logwig awkward double pat on the back, or is it like a proper hug?
I'm going to try a proper hug.
Okay. Alright. In that case, yeah. I give a hug. Pulls back. Can we offer you anything?
It's
Food,
not
drink,
necessary.
anything? So what?
It's not necessary. I think we're gonna probably continue towards the temple to help there.
He means the fortress, probably.
The fortress.
How many of you are going there?
At least us two. Don't know, maybe one of the others outside.
We can help make the climb a bit less tedious.
That's great.
That would be appreciated.
She looks outside and then yells in Celestial, so only you understand, Lockwick. You two come here.
Sure.
Oh,
No one can see
and we do have one more thing. Dragrock said he would like a chunk of the rhino meat. He was planning to make a dinner or something for us.
The golden silver-haired Asimar looks at you, looks at the like sort of large chunks of meat around the fire. That can certainly be arranged. Where do you want us to send it?
To his place.
Right, down below then.
Yes.
We'll have it there in about an hour.
I appreciate it. Very kind of you.
And as you're having this conversation, you see sort of like the temperature in the air increase a bit. You see 2 fire elementals move down, hovering near you and Ludwig.
Hello. I will say in Siasto.
Well, they speak primordial probably, which I don't.
I'll see scraped at them in Siasto also.
The fire elemental sort of looks at you a bit surprised. Grabs you as you're just sort of like floating by your cuff.
Oh.
I'm sorry, they're not the most gentle.
Yeah.
But it's better than walking for an hour or climbing.
Oh. That's true.
Yeah, I will turn to the others and we'll say to Undina, we'll be back when we're done. Show the other 2 around if you can. Maybe they can
I
find
will.
something that they need.
Sure.
Do you need anything?
Um,
Oh, and I
fireproof.
take my sword and give it to Undina. Maybe that can use to be paid for.
Can I lift that?
Yes.
It's a sword. It's a long sword.
Oh, okay.
You can use this as a down payment for anything. I don't need it.
Well, okay. Are you certain?
Well, you don't have to use it. I will. But if you want some leverage, since those dwarves are not accepting gold right now, maybe they would be interested in something like that.
Do you not want to make anything out of it? Or did you use something else that I've seen you use? I'm sorry.
No,
Just asking you
I have not used my sword ever since I had my transformation,
now.
and I prefer it. I'd rather be the one helping people survive rather than the one who
But what if some
puts an end to
time
something.
you need it?
Well, I'm sure we have enough weapons around that I can swing.
I'll just nod.
At this point, Caldir, you feel your back just being like hoisted into the air. The elemental is getting visibly impatient.
Have fun. Yeah, I am giving the thunder, the thunder guard to Undine.
Alright. How much did you pay for it originally? Was 1k?
1k, the material itself, which we got as a loot,
Rich!
and a favor that we had to do to down pay it. So yeah.
Gotcha.
So I would
Right,
say, I mean, it could help or not. I don't know.
Well, before the two of you are taken away, may we know your names? We only know you under your group.
Yes, I am Kalin. This is.
I'm Ludwig.
Pleasure to meet you. I am the head of the Asimar here. I go by the name Zundria.
Zandria.
Zunrir.
If you please.
Yes, give me a second.
The name syndrome that our group suffers from.
There you go.
I would write, if I had to write it, I would use XUN and then.
Yeah, it sounded like that.
Yep. And this is my daughter Yara.
Mhm.
Thank you. You have a friend amongst the Asimar. And the Azza, for what that's worth. I would just comment on a couple of the Azza and the crowd just go, boo. Alright, calm it. If you need anything, as long as it's not too crazy, I'm sure we'd be happy to help.
If we will have anything to ask for, I will come.
Materials can be regained. Life cannot.
Yes.
Thank you for your service.
Yes. No, do not hesitate to call if somebody needs another attention. We are staying.
Am I?
Aurelia's
You are
house.
staying at Aurelia's place, yes?
Yes.
Good.
Alright. Well, I cannot communicate with those creatures, so.
Yeah, you don't need to. It's at this point you're just like you're let drop a bit, and it sort of like got you by your pant. Logwig, you're carried a bit better.
Oh.
Caldine, you're
Okay.
just sort of like this, like floating away.
Very
I'm gonna say goodbye to them in primordial so I can use my language for once. Because I didn't know what it was when I chose it. I still don't know why I would choose it.
You okay? Sure. What are you saying?
I said goodbye.
The elemental sort of stop, like both like tilt their head a little bit at the amount of random things that can speak their languages now. The one holding Logwig just sort of like waved like a sort of flamey tentacle.
Waves with Ludwig.
With Ludwig.
Regrets going back.
I should have walked.
As you see them getting airlifted off towards the Obsidian Fortress.
I would also wave to them. Because he waved back at me.
With Ludwig.
Yes! I made friends with something that normally wouldn't understand anyone.
You've had the luck of finding pretty much the only primordials that will not violently murder you upon like vision, basically.
Yes!
Hashtag win.
With the language.
It definitely is.
Language choice
isn't.
pays off.
Now I guess is the question whether the other's gonna do while we are flying by our necks for an hour.
They have this place to see. Like the other two haven't been here, so.
Yeah, hence
I
why we
would
probably
like
swap to them.
Equipment. You were talking about it earlier.
Ow.
Yes?
Like, is it fireproof equipment? That
There is no fireproof equipment, there's fire-resistant equipment.
with fire-resistant equipment.
The
Said
fireproof
using
was if you
combat.
would literally make a fucking shield out of the dwarves. Then technically you could be fireproof if you covered yourself in enough of them. However, I believe they are not going to be very happy with that suggestion.
I mean,
Fire-
maybe they could be for about an hour.
Yeah.
What's the question?
Because
They're fireproof, they're not dragon stab proof.
How about a little song for a dwarf friends?
I was wondering, I want to get some armor, some like better armor really, but I don't think I'm going to be able to.
I mean, we know a place.
Unless
Whatever you've been told by everyone is that the Azer don't usually make like weaponry and shit. They just kind of make their own bits and bobs, and they are in charge of like general carpentry and making of houses and all that upkeep.
No, he
It
wants
is
me
the-
to take him to angry dwarves.
Yeah, so that's
That's
the point.
why. That's why he was. That's why he was like.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting towards. The Duergar are the ones that make equipment, magical or non-magical, for the Obsidian Fortress. But you've been told by literally everyone you met, don't go there.
yeah, we're not going there, and that's why I said I was fine. But
That sounds like an invitation to go there, though.
Sometimes it is. That's like the video game invitation to go somewhere. Don't fucking go there. Hell yeah!
It is like Dumbledore saying, don't go to the Forbidden Forest."
They just put it with a goblet of fire.
They need to make a game that if you go there, you will actually get wrecked absolute
just
ass.
immediate-
Because they're like 100 levels
Not like
higher
that,
than you.
though.
You
The thing is,
actually go to the
DOS
end
2
game.
does that to you. Divinity 2 has like this one area, which is just like a burning field. And you take one look at it and you're like, I should probably not go there. Then you go there and you just get blown to bits in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but like not in a narrative way. Just like make the enemies like 100 levels higher or some shit. Like the actual end game. You could walk in there, but you're gonna get one shot by this random.
I mean,
alien.
that's Subnautica with the Ghost Leviathan and the thing, right? In the Void, basically.
We don't
Yeah.
like.
I love Subnautica. And I hate the fucking underwater. It's like it's me pissing my pants while I'm having a good time. Alright, anyway.
what?
You three, Irinax, Undina, Haleth, After being bowed to and then like getting like heavy like pats on the back, like shoulder shakes, and just random hugs from the people around you after
need healing.
Chaldean and Lockwick. You are just sort of like invited to join in the sort of general merrymaking that's going on. Food is passed over, and people are just having a good time. Is there anything you three would do?
Go to the door.
No, we already said we're not doing that.
Well, I mean, we still need to pay them off. And, like, how many times are we gonna come here?
Wait, so you're gonna go pay them off?
No.
Alright,
It'd be a fun thing to do, though. What? I have money for you.
Well, you don't have to down pay them, but if you need other stuff, maybe you can.
They're already angry.
You're not angry at me.
They were angry before, so.
Yeah, but they are angry, yeah.
Always angry, it's the secret.
Maybe we
You
can
know,
be angry with them.
Beside a certain point, angry air does not do anything.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Let's go.
I'm going to follow you wherever you go. So, wanna go to the door?
The depression hits.
I didn't know Dina grew up a tail even on land.
What?
I didn't know that Dina has a tail even on land.
Oh yeah.
Alright, where are you guys going?
You're next.
Oh,
Where you
wow.
want to go?
Valhalla.
Same.
To death!
Oh, sorry.
If you want to go to Valhalla, I'll send you guys back to Dominion.
No.
Can make it a nice and swift trip. No pain.
No.
Only a little pain. Probably a lot of pain. It's Andreas who gets pissed off.
Just a little.
No, it depends on who one-shots you.
It doesn't depend on who one shots you, it's depend on how good of a warrior you are.
Where are you guys going?
How we want to.
If you get one shot, now we're not very good at it, are we?
I want to quit. I was contemplating going, trying to get you armor, but the dwarves are really pissed off, and I've never met the dwarves. So
I mean, I have some money with me. How much do we owe them? Martin, how much do you owe the angry dwarves?
I think they wanted. I'm not sure, but like.
Yeah, they
I
want
think
stuff.
1 or 2k with the materials or not. I'm not certain. What was it?
So that is 100 plat.
But I'm not certain, actually.
Give me a moment. You were asked 100% to bring the materials. One of those materials had to be brought.
Yeah.
At the moment we
the-
first
the-
meet
the-
him
the-
again?
No,
No,
he
within the
had a
time
time
period.
limit.
And I think it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
half a year or something.
I thought
And
had
we
8
only are
months.
like
I'm not certain.
a month in or something. So
You have more than enough time.
Yeah, but one of them is under the sea, and you cannot breathe.
yeah, but that's probably
the
gonna come in
beautiful
later.
water, beautiful water. Your skull will go boom.
I have the feeling it might come in whenever we're gonna go to your place.
Who would have guessed? If I offered.
Once again, where are you guys going?
I'm asking Kern, but he's not answering.
Too bad. Nothing's useful.
What do you want to do?
I'm not forced.
I'll give them a tour.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
It doesn't help me, does it?
Bruh.
I want fireproof. I want fire-resistant clothing in case I go back into the afterlife.
You can have mine. It has a breastplate. I'm
Does it
joking.
give me any bonuses?
Phew. We are somewhere here. Somewhere. Yeah. I guess I'll go have a look there. And then might take a teeny tiny step there until we get like looked away. Maybe.
Where did you want to go first? I wasn't looking at the map.
The shrine that all of it prayed at.
You're,
You want to go to the shrine?
Yeah. And then we might have a teeny tiny look between the mountains, but it depends on what way
What are
we're being
you
looked
What are you
at.
looking for there?
The way we were being looked at there.
Ah.
Maybe they're like, huh, people. Maybe they're like, ha, that person owes me money. That would be good. Doing this for you.
We don't need to do this.
We're doing this.
All right. In that case, the first thing you all do is, after bidding farewell, heading down the mountain. At this point, you look down, you see the Azure that was drinking tea, chilling by the lakeside. Quick wave as he walks by. As you reach the shrine itself, you see broken old marble flagstone. Most of it sort of under a very thin veneer of ash and dust.
Was there like a nameplate on it? Like, did we say that last time?
Center of the shrine, there is a broken tablet, relatively old and aged, with a silver eye and 3 stars
Gonna
around
dust
it.
that off.
You know from your own time that this fully would be the symbol of Salute if it were to be restored.
Yeah. So I said I
And-
dusted it up.
Yeah. From what you experienced within Luna's Lament, you could imagine that this might have been taken from there as a sort of tribute. That's what you see.
Just be like, this is interesting.
This is God stuff.
What's interesting?
It's a statue.
It's made out of rock. Can I forge out of it? I don't understand. Like, what's the statue about?
The statue to the saloon.
You grew up in Dominion. You do recognize the
Oh, I do.
symbol.
Forget it. Forget what I said.
She a pretty big deal, yeah? Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna pay my respect and go to the next destination.
Make me a stealth check.
Both of us.
Whoever the fuck is going there.
Well, walking towards till this, and then
Yep.
see what's in between the mountains and if they're looking at us weirdly. I'm not trying to be stealthy about it,
We're
really.
not trying to.
Oh, okay. BRB, let me look up ballista damage.
Okay, I'm gonna
Really?
I'm gonna be stealthy.
We're gonna get ballisted.
No,
No, I don't think he's joking. No,
copper.
he's-
No, not copper. I mean the other one, platinum.
Alright.
If there is just anyone at the mountain, I would just be like, came to.
Are you serious about the ballista? Are we gonna get ballisted?
Shh.
You turn around the corner. Immediately you hear the clicking of multiple mechanisms.
Ah, but I didn't. Ah.
Oi, lads. Hold. She's got money.
That's why I'm holding my platinum. It's my protective coin.
You there! State your business.
Just wanted to pay off a little bit of the bow that we got from you.
I don't think they heard you. She wants to repay some debt.
I understand if now is not the timing. I can come back later.
Yeah, I feel
See, as the dwarf looks back and looks back. Dragrok is pretty fucking pissed. You want to risk it? Your
No.
funeral.
I thought maybe someone here could give it to them. Unless you also get put 6 feet under, then I can come back later.
No, he wouldn't kill us. He will kill you, maybe. Probably not. Leave you with a couple bruises.
Was he sex? No kidding.
Stop. Stop.
I'm having a moment here. I'll.
I'm
just
having a fucking
talk.
moment here.
Question: why is he so?
Alright,
Ask.
who the fuck are you? I know the girl.
I will be quiet. I'm sorry.
Who are the two of you? Are you bringing more fucking strangers?
Wow.
I'm technically not a stranger anymore.
Yeah. They helped.
After the dragon's life,
Stopping Andrews. So, for just a teeny bit.
Oh, you stopped Andreas. Got a scale for me to work with.
Sadly, no. He's
Well,
with
that's
her.
fucking shit then.
We know.
What do you want? Yes, you stranger cowering behind the lady.
I'm just following the lady.
He's a champion, by the way.
Yes,
a
I'm
very
a
brave
very
champion.
brave.
I do not give a single fuck. What do you want?
He just came with
I
me.
just came with her, really.
Tell him.
Oh, you tell.
You know our compound isn't a sightseeing spot.
Of course not.
I was looking for some materials, if anything. I heard this place was the way to go.
Oh yes, we got a whole load of shit here. Fucking Teostra's on our asses about making shit. Now you're here as well. Wonderful.
No, not to make shit. I was going to ask to buy shit.
Oh, he's been asking about that as well. Said some fuckers came in here and asked to send him an entire list of magical items and diamonds and shit they want. Could that be one of you by any chance?
No! I mean, I think no.
Roman sitting there in the corner.
No, no. Theoretically, she's not lying because it's none of them.
I mean, I also asked for a diamond, but we.
We're not asking for diamonds.
No.
Like equipment.
What materials do you want?
Something infused with fire.
You can fuck right off that you're not getting any of that here. Go beg the Azar for their scraps.
Okay. So I'll just come back next time to pay you off. Sorry for interrupting you.
Just chuck the fucking... What is it? Platinum? Gold? You know gold is half value.
I know that. That's why I brought platinum only.
How much?
How much was it?
It was a lot, but I also have like 300 platinum with me. Rich!
Yes, that's why I was like, when I gave the sword, I saw him out of money she's got. I'm like, huh?
Ragnarok set the price at 150 platinum plus materials.
I think we paid some of that off
Well, I
already,
just
didn't
sent,
we?
like-
That's a question for me to you. I think Dina paid.
We played the platinum.
Did we?
We
I
did.
thought
Did you get paid? Did you get
I
paid
thought
right
we-
off the bat?
I think I paid the platinum right off the bat.
He gathered
I
around
paid
from
Oh, okay.
everyone.
I gathered around to change my gold into platinum. That's
Right.
what I did.
In that case,
Yes.
this conversation wouldn't happen. He would just look at you.
No,
Right, you are-
I will just give him platinum because now I'm here for no apparent reason. I'll be like,
Well, you can still pay.
I
Well, what are-
don't know if there was like a 2-part payment thing, because that might
No,
be the case.
it was just the material after.
I thought we did need it a bit more. Did I pay everything?
I'm pretty sure you did.
It's been a
like,
while. We can always look that back, but for now,
Yeah.
consider it either like 200 gold or 300 gold more and some materials. It's fine.
Okay.
Right? You bring platinum. What
Mhm.
for?
So we paid 20 more.
Listen, I don't have it in my head right now. Forget about the platinum.
Yes.
What are you here for?
If we can't buy the materials and you can't repay a debt, we'll just leave. I don't want to cause any more hassle.
Okay, bye.
Hey,
Fuck.
I'm just gonna walk backwards, look at the ballista.
I'm not gonna walk backwards. I'm just gonna turn around and be like,
I'll
"Whoop!"
follow it then. Let's go.
Such a
Alright.
brave champion.
I'm very brave. You know, ballista. the only reason-
Iridax,
I can't believe the only reason why we didn't get shot was because of you showing a coin.
Yes.
is there anything you would have asked for from very angry dwarves?
No.
Good.
He knows his place.
Just,
I
So-
really thought
It's-
we owed him like 50 or something, but whatever.
seriously though, why did they not shoot us because you showed a platinum coin?
Because it's money.
So if you didn't go around that corner and show the coin, we would be nothing.
I wouldn't say nothing.
What would you say?
Probably injured.
Injured? Have you seen how big the ballista were?
No.
They were pretty fucking big.
Didn't notice. I'm gonna go back to the house before I insult anyone else.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back and how much?
I gonna wait. I was allowed to have a swim. I'm gonna have a swim.
Yeah, you can have a swim, but I'm saying, Ash, how much of the materials, the materials, about how many arrows can I try to make?
Do the math, mate.
You just said, oh yeah, I've got a pouch of fucking. You didn't tell me
Yeah,
how many.
I did. I told you 80 gold. You paid 160.
You're poor.
You have 80 gold. You have 80 gold worth of material. Do the math.
Whatever it was, you pay double here.
I know that. I'm just saying, like.
Why do I give you guys sheets with gold values for everything?
Do you?
I did for these two fuckers.
Oh.
I still get asked every time.
No, it was purely because the explosive arrows don't really
I know. No way.
have a gold value next to them,
Yeah,
so it's like
Oh,
kind of.
does
Oh,
Explode not have a?
they actually have gold value, but I was like, because I have the 2 barrels and I didn't know how much those kegs were worth, so I was kind of like, oh, how much?
Yeah,
that-
the main issue was that those are faulty gunpowder. That's why they were.
Ah,
I can make 3 arrows then, so that's what I'm gonna do then.
How much is it? 20 per or 25 per?
25.
Yeah.
25.
Then yes.
I'm
that
gonna
is the
go
math.
back and I'm gonna make the 3. Gonna attempt to make 3.
That is fine. You can spend your hours doing that.
And that's it then. I think that's everything. Isn't it? And-
If that is what you're looking for, that is everything.
Are you doing anything, babe, other than swim?
No.
So Mel's just going for a swim and then going home
I'll go catch a fish.
and catch a fish.
Sure. Iridax, where are you going? You going back home? Learning spells?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Spells.
Which one?
Hmm. There's no point in learning something I technically cannot put on.
You can always put it on later.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just use one of the I'll use the lower portent roll.
Okie dokie. To
That's-
guarantee it, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I think guarantee it basically. Yeah, just a bit.
Which spell are you learning?
The summon fiend.
The 5th level one?
That's 6th level.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so
Is that fiend or devil?
fiend? No, it fiend.
Okay.
I mean, technically, I can summon a devil.
Yes, because devils are fiends. Alright.
But no, but I can't summon all the devils. Sorry, all the.
Yeah, I know. It is of a certain CR.
Satan?
Odina,
Oh,
what exactly are you planning on doing? You want to go fish?
Yeah,
Swim.
swim and fish.
Yeah, I think
Alright. In that case, you
Actually,
arrive
fish.
back down at about the same time as a giant fucking armored rhinoceros carcass is dragged onto the scene and just dropped off by about 6 very husky Azure near the lake.
It's bigger than a dwarf.
Is that really shocking to you? I thought your friend said he was going to be fishing with me.
He's busy at the moment.
Yeah, no, I saw him floating in the fucking air.
Well,
Seemed like his pants were about to fall off.
most likely. He's
But a
just
bigger
gonna
stretch.
help the injured.
It's okay, those are pants of stretch.
Pencil stretch. He has no wedge. Pencil stretch.
Alright, what brings you here, lass?
I'm gonna go for a swim and also catch a fish for dinner.
Oh, good. Do you see as he turns around, he just has this like massive ass knife in his hand, just like. I'm going to be taking apart this corpse, so you do what you want.
Do you want me to help you? Because I'm not going for a swim. I can maybe be of assistance.
If you're bored, you're welcome to help.
Yes, I've got nothing better to do. Just
Sure. Probably another knife in my house. It's that one over there.
Yeah, and I'll go get a knife and help him with the cord. That's what I was waiting for you to have a swim.
Do you have a rod, lass, for fishing?
No.
You can use mine. Don't fucking break it.
I don't think she's going to use the rod.
How else does one fish? Net? That's so boring.
No, you just ask him to come closer and then.
Show him.
Okay.
That's not fishing. That's
Just trust us. Well, just
It is.
You also realize this is a fucking crater, right? You'll have to go down a couple feet. Unless the fish is about to fucking pole vault itself out of the lake for you.
Cast command on the fish!
Commit backflip.
So what are you doing, babe? Right now.
But can I just climb out myself?
It's about 30 feet. I don't care.
Really?
Not that deep.
No, I mean, where's the water level?
30 feet down.
It's gonna be a hard time climbing with a fish still, but
I have another thing that I could do.
I've got a rope still, I think. But
Mr. Step!
I don't have that.
Dimension door!
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes,
You
there
know.
go.
You're considering 200 different possibilities when the good old rod and bait is right there.
I just wanted to go for a swim, but fine. I'll go grab the fucking rod angrily and I'm gonna start fucking fishing like the peasant humans do.
Yeah, you die.
Performance.
Fuck you, Ondina.
The peasant human is currently being
Sincerely, the peasant.
called a question.
Fuck.
Because she's.
You turn around, sort of like angrily flicking the rod back, and you don't really even care. You just flick it back forward, like punctuating your sentence as like a fish comes flying and just slaps the man in the head.
Yep, that's how it works.
Alright.
Didn't it take you like 1 day to catch one singular fish last time?
Listen, beginner's luck.
She flings out another one. Just you haven't watched it yet.
This is so awesome.
I want to do it one more time, but I feel it's gonna not want it.
Ashwin looks defeated.
So it's free fish.
So clearly you don't need me to cook dinner.
I mean, I thought maybe fish could be the.
Ah,
No,
sure.
of course.
You go get your, get like 4 fish, and we'll have a bloody surf and turf. That's fine. The 20 is fine. It would have been like basically the first 2 are just yoink yoink, and then you sit there like slow fishing while they're taking apart the carcass.
Well, he said 4 fish.
Yeah, okay, but like it's not 1 fish per roll, you know.
It is.
She's just having fun.
It is not.
Having my fun.
So you idiots are gonna spend your time. You all, both, or the 3 of you, just see Iridax just zooming up the fucking side of the mountain like spellbook and man. Yeah, time for some random shit.
You know, he could have fucking done that. He could have just stayed home.
Absolutely not. Iridax needs his peace and quiet. He is a scholar.
All I'm saying is, you know, I only imagine Willow. I just imagine Willow and like when he's just like staring at the scroll.
All right, Caldian, real quick.
Yeah.
While all this dumb shit is happening on down there, the 2 of you are dropped off at the very top, near the Obsidian Fortress.
Mhm.
Caldian, you're nearly dropped into the lava next to it, but just nearly.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for the ride. It's Celestial.
The one that carried you there just sort of blinks at you before it flies off. The one that carried Caldian has already started flying before it even dropped him. Immediately just fucks off.
So, Caldian, we should probably tell them about
About?
sludge stuff being here.
What do you mean sludge stuff?
Well, the necromancer kind of thing, the wolf person we just helped.
Well, yeah, I guess we can. Well, I'm sure Indina can negotiate something good with that sword.
Alright.
Well, everything here is shit. it's not me, it's them.
The skills help as well.
Hey,
They're not like the other dwarves. Alright, what are you guys doing? You go again?
We go. Well,
We
we don't know our way around, and I believe there were lava stones that were rising.
I guess we'll look around and see if we can find a way into the place we're supposed to heal people. Oh, we can hope.
In the fortress?
Yeah.
I mean, not
okay.
wandering around. If there is somebody to ask, we will.
There is no one at the gate itself. You open the door, and it's just a sort of localized fucking thunderstorm in there. There's just little storm clouds scattered all over the relatively high roof.
Mhm.
Occasionally thunder and lightning crackling down.
So
Yes.
we're here to help with the wounded.
Who are you talking to?
I don't know. Anyone listening?
Anyone listening? Hello! 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 Anybody here?
There's no answer. There's no answer.
Kind of wait for like a minute to see if anyone is kind of hobbling down at the end.
Nope.
Okay. Well, that's worth a try at least.
Alright, Tamatorji in my voice. Hello!
This time it echoes off the walls. I need you to make me a dex save.
Oh god.
I'm dying. Hey, 22.
As a lightning bolt, not meant to strike you, just like hits near your feet.
Oh.
Sort of like singeing the marble tiles. Could you kindly not yell?
Yes.
What do you want, Caldian?
Who is it?
Nostra.
We have seen a case of corrosion of some sort that we encountered in the what is it called, the plains, that infected one of your own. We managed to cure it, and we came here to see if more people need some medical attention.
Down the right hallway.
Good. Yeah.
So, you guys go down the main path. The empty twin thrones in front of you.
Mhm.
Make your way down the hall. And then just sort of following the hallway, as it sort of moves around. Until you come to a split. In front of you, a large white door. Standing in front of it, someone, an Azamar in full medic gear. Sort of white linen, running around with bandages. As the door opens, the Azamar sees you. Right, you must be the ones. Come.
Yeah. We go.
You go inside. And I need both of you to make me a con save. With advantage, due to the shit you guys have been through.
Not the best.
19.
10.
The first thing that hits you is the stench. The smell of necrosis, rotting flesh. This combined with the symphony, screaming, just a general aura of suffering in this place. Logwig, your face goes quite green. In front of you are about 50 people. Not just Azar and Azamar this time. Also a couple Duergar. As well as other miscellaneous creatures. Including at the very top of this massive room, which has these like stone pillars that go up into the sky. Perched upon one of them with a entire wing bandaged up is a wyvern. Head under wing, sleeping.
In regards to magic, I have 2 second circle spell slots. I have Cure Wounds and Lesser Restoration, and I have a 3rd circle spell slot.
Sitting guard at the very back corner is a fire giant. Opens his eye, closes it, seeing it's just you guys. And standing in the corner, wrapped up like a fucking mummy, is Lanastra, looking at the two of you. Welcome. Could have just walked here, you know?
I did not know the way.
I kind of seemed like a defense mechanism and didn't want to set it off.
No, it's just my mood.
I figured. You look quite beaten up. I know I'm pointing at obvious things. You can spare the sarcastic looks.
You can spare the obvious comments.
Cannot help but grin a little.
I tried to avenge my lieutenant. I failed miserably. So here I am, with my men and women, wasting their resources on me.
Good. That would be a lesson to you. Never act of rage. You're smarter than that.
Emotions do not care about intelligence.
Yet sometimes they have to, especially if you have people under you.
I didn't wish to speak of this anymore. Let's talk about what you've seen. And she points at another guy in the back. Shadow Rot got him as well.
Yes.
Lost a leg. I thought my medic scoured everybody. Where did you find one?
Down with the Azimar 3 others.
How's he doing? Do I need to send anyone to get
No.
him?
I've dealt with.
Good. Sit! Point at a table off to the side.
I will sit down.
You speaking of this, you speak of it with some familiarity.
Indeed.
Where did you encounter this?
The goddess I serve. All that. Her dryad was affected by it as well. As well as a lot of the planes. The Alrek, I believe, plane. I don't know, don't remember the name as a player. Kalden would.
I know, but like the road as well. I don't know how to put between.
Yes, it's part of the plane's
Crossroads.
logbook.
Okay. So
The Aramark.
Alamark planes.
Yeah.
Yes, those.
Have you heard of Shadow Rot?
Is that a person?
No. It is the name we give to this disease.
Well, whatever you call it. I have seen it. I've seen its effects.
It is an infection that takes over the person.
Yes.
It is my first time seeing it hidden. My medics checked everyone carefully. If they didn't find anything, the infection was hiding, biding its time. That is a problem.
I managed to spot it thanks to involuntary spasms in the muscles.
You hear like growl out a little bit, and one of the medics comes by, sort of like book in hand. Can you describe exactly what the patterns were? Any irregularities?
I will describe it to my best of my ability what I saw.
As you do, you just start scribbling notes. Shadow Rot is going to be a problem. About 1 in 20 of our people, when we were fighting Andreas, ended up with it. From what I hear, the woods are even worse. People are just breaking out into Shadow Rot with no rhyme or reason.
Might be something to do with the necromancer around.
Have you ever heard of the plague?
I have not.
You guys have.
Okay, then I have. What did you hear? What did we hear? As a player is a little bit.
Do we need to roll a history roll for this one?
Give me a moment.
I mean, when did we hear it? If it was fairly recent.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah. Then. The
Similar
plague,
to
the
us.
plague was a person, right?
Yes.
Okay, then.
Not a person, but a creature.
Yes.
He is a necromancer.
Mhm.
However, it does not seem to be the same one that is active in Frostholm. The one in Frostholm seems to be fighting against, well, these shadow rot creatures. I'm as confused as you are. But as for the plague himself, he is a bitter creature. Unfinished. A creation like me, like Teostra. Made by, well, our creators. His poison is far more deadly than I remember it centuries ago. When the war ended, he disappeared. His reappearance now is not a good thing.
No. I believe we encountered. I believe we, as a player, we encounter. It's the thing that stabbed Ludwig.
Possibly.
That's where we get. After that, we get the information about him.
No, you got that. No, you got that earlier. You did. Logwig did sort of like contract Shadow Rot from that though.
Okay.
So whether or not that's the same creature, that is for you to decide, or to sort of elaborate upon. That is your choice.
We might have encountered him in a Dominion. It attacked Ludwig.
How large was he?
I described roughly, and then what I saw after I removed the mask or
That sounds correct. That does resemble his humanoid form. You are very lucky to make it out alive with your life, Logwig.
That is where we learned how to treat it.
Good.
It requires a large amount of energy, as well as some costly components.
My medics have found greater restoration to be
That is
successful. Thankfully, since Sir Maxis has taken over, we've run into less of these.
Good.
I'm worried the plague might be in the woods. Or has started something in the woods.
Oh.
I don't know what you'll encounter there. But prepare for the worst.
Doesn't change the fact that we have to go there. Especially when the Phoenix needs the protection, our help protecting those woods.
I know Teostra says, oh well, he's a more dutiful man.
Is there any information that might be useful in our hunt of this.
Before
Yes.
you let her finish, I'm sure that they will give us information after. You were saying something about the Astra?
I don't think you should go to the woods. Everything adds up to a pretty bad picture. But that is merely my opinion.
Where do you
I
think we should go?
understand.
Sorry, go ahead. I wouldn't interrupt.
I understand that some of you have your own motivations to enter. As for where to go, I don't know. You're wanted by Andreas, and the Crimson Rose has her eyes on you. There are not many places in the world you can go. I feel incorrect as a being thousands of years old, asking what is basically mere children to put their lives on the line for a concept such as the world. If it were of your own volition, I would not stand in your way. But if it's influenced by other things, then just sort of like leans back.
Do you have a way to wake up the one who I'm trying to wake? Other than the feather of that phoenix that you and the Astra introduced to us. If you do, say it.
We might be a bit more calculating than you like. But I promise you, if we had a different method, it would be yours.
Well, then I have no choice. I cannot speak for the others.
There is a person, and Teostra will tell you about this as well before you leave. The current state of the woods is on a knife's edge. Hostilities between the Eladrin and the clans have been intensifying to the point where one wrong move could start a war. At the same time, the elders are realizing that their fallen warriors are being raised back from the dead for servitude. Since this is happening at Frostholm, it's even more concerning, since we are quite certain one of the sealed beings lies there. And finally, recently reports of shadow rotted, or shadow rot, I guess, with an ROGHD in this case,
Mm-hmm.
Shadowrot members of the tribes and the clans are appearing and causing further strife. If you are injured, if your blood is contaminated, the Shadow Rot can destroy entire populations.
Yes.
The crown you wear,
Yes. A part piece of a set, I assume.
it used to belong to a Yuan-Ti. One that I knew to some degree. Of course, back then we were enemies, fought against each other. His death and the death of his folk come from the plague. Shadow Rot took them all out. A race of warriors that would stand up against dragons, struck down by illness.
Yes.
Be careful with what you're doing, Caldian. I can tell, even from this distance, the resentment in that helmet boils deep. Don't lose yourself.
I will do my best not to.
Get an eyebrow raised. And this from the man who told me to not blindly rush into situations.
Me compared to you do not have armies to lead.
If I die, I unite the cause. If you die, you lose everything you are striving for. I have lived a life, Caldian. I shall pass within the next century. You, however, have everything ahead of you. Every single life is important. It's a lesson we arrogant too learned too late in life.
If you really mean it. Don't forget to tell it to your people. Those who sit up here do not see what or at least the people down there do not see that they are cared for. Yes, their wounds being healed, but the situation down there is not. You should have seen.
Morale is low.
Yes.
Resources are tight. Teostra or I lead every battle. We are not commanders that let our men and women fight our wars.
When was the last time you were downstairs?
Down below. Leading the armies 3 days ago.
No.
I know what you mean. I take care of the sick here. This is my domain. My understanding of plants.
No, not so. The people need leadership. They
What do they do when the leadership has to do too much?
Show them that you care, and they will do more than you command them to.
Caldian,
Don't ask.
I wish for my people to live. I don't wish for them to throw their lives away. If they're hesitant about fighting, so be it. I understand the sentiment, however. I do believe, with the many things that have been going on, we have been lacking a direct connection. I'll make a trip out soon.
There is a celebration tonight. Maybe show your appearance.
Are we seeing the same person?
Yes. I get up and approach her and heal her.
How much exactly are you healing here?
I will put a 4th level cure wounds. Before the
Roll the healing.
No, I will beacon of hope before.
Okay.
And do that. And I will tell before I do, Ludwig, you know, like last time, use the chance to heal as many people as you can.
Before you heal, your arm has just stopped. I appreciate it. But if you have magic left, my people are dying.
Good. I'll pump a heal into her, and then go treat the others.
I will use my remaining 3 spell slots. They're higher level ones, so a 3rd level, 2nd, and 2 2nd levels.
Yep.
But before we
fine.
do so, I will quickly ask: any of them are in need of a lesser restoration? Any venom?
No one needs lesser restoration.
Okay.
No one needs greater restoration either. It's mostly just like massive flesh wounds or missing parts and stuff like that.
Okay.
For you, Caldian, arm is still just firmly held. Whatever you can heal me will not be enough. Whatever you can heal them will be more than enough. I will heal slowly. And if a time comes where I do have to fight, I have my ways. Let's go, if you. Sits back down.
You can still come, even if you're injured. All you have to do is sit there and enjoy a drink and maybe a bite.
You just get like a smile. I'll send that good for nothing king your way. Can't wait to hear how he does. Make sure to get him a table and a party hat.
Yep, and then we'll heal whatever we can.
Alright. So you do. Is there anything else you would do after? As your healing, once again, spreads across people, lessening the groans of pain. You work for a few hours with the other medics, bandaging up whatever you can, easing people in as much as you can. As the suffering has decreased by some degree.
Mm-hmm.
For many of them, it is injuries that are past your capabilities to treat them. New limbs. Something you are not yet capable of.
Yep.
Can at least stop their potential bleeding. I don't
Mhm.
know to what
Yep.
degree how that works with.
No, they're all like pretty much not bleeding anymore. As you're done, you see as she looks at both of you. You know, I considered her my own daughter. Of sorts. She volunteered herself. Of any of my other commanders, of our griffins, wyverns, she thought it would be too dangerous for anyone else. She was right. I think perhaps if I told you to go elsewhere, to not come, the outcome would be different. Point being, she chose this.
And we are grateful for it.
I know. I don't want you to feel any guilt. Easier said than done. I just want you to remember her.
Yes.
And tell Aurelia next time you see her. She deserves to know.
I will. Seems like we are done here. Gonna go to the party now. Would you
I apologize for bringing down the boot.
be kind enough to ask somebody to get us down? Cannot jump down like before.
Past
I'll
fundraising
send
part.
someone your way.
What are you about to ask, Ludwig?
More past the lava part, like that, because that's
Well, best would be all the way down, but yes, at least the lava lake.
I believe we have your volunteer. As the wyvern that was sleeping at the very top. The one that basically had a nearly severed tail, completely regrown, lands on the floor next to you two.
Mhm.
Just sort of lets itself down.
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you, comic.
Yes, same.
Looks back, blinks, then gets up, and then walks down the hallway. Before gets like a running start and just flies through the massive halls of the temple itself. Feeling a bit weird flying indoors, but it's a different feeling. So you'll fly outside.
Yeah.
Wyvern clearly enjoying the fact that it's able to be out in the fresh air again. Quick salto, spin, a couple flaps of the wing as it goes high into the sky before it dives back down. Iridax, Outside the window, you nearly see the mosquito go splat against the window situation. As a wyvern smacks into the patio, sort of shaking you out of your stupor. Writing a spell. Including a Chaldean and a Lockwick.
I'm gonna push open the window.
Sorry, I do not speak the Groni language.
This shouldn't hurt too much. I'm gonna snap my fingers,
Mhm.
and wherever the hell they are, I'm gonna drop a fireball on top of them.
Wait, what? We're on a wooden scaffolding. Just want to point this fact out.
So you're paying for our early SLs?
Wait, they've landed on top, not in front.
No, they're in like that entire thing is like a wooden platform that's jutting out.
Oh, okay.
Just want to point that fact out before you confirm this spell slot. A high wooden platform in death falling levels. Just some points to consider.
It's okay, I'll heal us. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like my problem. What are you two doing?
Arriving back from helping people.
You just see both of them look like fucking drained. Just tired as all hell.
Yeah, could you do that without disturbing me?
Sure. Are you not coming to the party?
No. If I mess up writing this, I could have lost it.
Okay, then we will leave you to it.
I'll...
The Logwick
Best of
fucking
luck.
Vault Boy thumbs up.
You were this close to me killing you both. I'm gonna put my fingers up, like you can barely see a gap between them. This close. I'm gonna go sit back down.
But just smile at you.
What doesn't burn this platform down?
Logwig, trees scream when they die, returns again.
Lightning bolt, that doesn't hit them both.
Is the wyvern flying away, or I presume so?
Yeah, wyvern needs to
The wyvern's already fucked off, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just you look up and it's just soaring through the like spires, like
It is
dipping
a-
through the air, having a good time.
That's a cone of ice. I could. Yeah, that's. Yeah.
While you're thinking this, I'm walking away and
Yeah.
waving. Goodbye,
Yeah.
Aranax.
Yeah, you better fucking run away. I'm gonna go sit back down. And not waste my time anymore.
As you sit down, you're not quite sure, but like something seems to have made the foundation a bit unstable. Every time you like try and like write a bit, the like ground just like shudders a little bit.
I know what made the foundation unstable. Someone crashing something into the side of a building.
A wyvern, yes.
Don't worry about it. Listen, the boy broke his wing. He didn't have much control. Now he's fine.
Yeah, he could be dead.
Onida, Halid. The two of you look up to a loud crash, and then a normal-sized wyvern fucking off from around Aurelia's place. Right, does that Chaldean fellow know how to move places normally?
From what
I mean-
no.
Jumping off
walk.
cliffs, getting his pants burnt off by a fire elemental, crash landing with a wyvern. Next thing we know, Andreas is going to be dragging him back for a little joyride.
Oh, he's already done that.
He's already.
I'll just nod.
I need to know the story.
Well, you can tell it at dinner.
All right.
You
Speaking
can
of
tell
dinner, stop piling a fucking pile of fish. You're
Oh, yeah.
going to fish them all extinct.
The ones that are still alive, I'll eat back in.
That's the last 2 of the 12 you've got there.
Well,
Right, listen, we've got
It's all
so
10.
much fucking shit. Let's just take it to the Asimar and the other Azar. And one of you go and ask that angry fuck Taragrok if he wants to come.
do we want that?
That's your job.
Absolutely not.
I do not want Ballista facing at me again. Thank you very much.
Listen, just tell him he doesn't have to fucking come if he doesn't want to. Just send some of the youngsters. Let them get used to, you know.
I am
I
gonna
have a-
go
I
grab
have a-
my coin.
I have a great idea. He can go.
Listen, you want to make friends with
I will go.
right. If you want to make
Stay
friends
here.
with the
No,
Duergar,
I need to make sure that your body comes back in one piece.
your only chance is building a good relationship with the young ones.
Okay. Do we invite the ones that are angry outside the building?
You can do whatever the hell you want to. All I'm saying is the younger ones are jaded not by their own personal misfortune, but more by how their parents act.
Okay.
They
Do
can
I-
still be molded.
Do I tell them you sent me? Or will they then
Oh, fuck no.
stuff something in my face that I do not want there?
Listen, you tell them I sent you, you're going to hear a whole bunch of dwarvish swearing. Maybe in Undercommon,
Okay,
probably
tell
get a
me
bunch of
so
shit
I
chucked at
know
you.
what they would say to
How
me.
about? I've got a great idea. Wait, so Calvin's with us, right?
No.
Oh, is he not?
No, he's up there,
All the way
hanging
up.
off the side of the fucking cliff.
Messy.
Oi! If you're jumping, do a backflip.
He doesn't have that anymore!
How many times did he cast Feather?
Are you actually doing it?
Please don't!
Did you do what you messaged me? Okay. That is.
Okay, how many feet do I have to teleport up into the air to catch him and then teleport back to the floor?
So the first thing you do is you see him touch himself, and like he just gets like this sort of gray glow around him. Then he gives you a thumbs up, and then he jumps.
Backflip.
And that's
So that is definitely max fall damage.
No! Is he actually?
I rolled really poorly. Kelly, do you take 62
I'm
points
not
fall damage?
even, I'm not even dead.
Death Ward doesn't activate, and you plummet into the ground below. You have a concussion.
I think he would have more than a concussion if he takes 60
Fucking
points.
idiots,
The
of
answer
fall
just drops
damage.
his fishing rod. Oh, fuck! Ondina, please. Can you go get that?
Which one?
The fishing rod, of course, he's fucking fine. He did a backflip.
I'll go get the fishing rod.
He's fell from worse. He's fell from worse. Sure, he's fine.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's also the fact that it's not like, you know, like hollow ground. This is just like full-blown volcanic rock that you're on. So
I
it's just, you've made like a little crack in like the porous, like basalt sort of like layer.
Oh, I said I would teleport to get him up in the air, be like, wee, and then fall back to another, to like another.
You are close enough to do that? I'm not sure.
I'm
not sure.
Dimension door is 500 feet.
You guys are like here, and he's jumping off here, so I would say that is definitely not close enough.
I'd
well,
probably
then
just
he's
like
dead.
go, no.
Well, you don't have anything to do with that. I don't.
I know, but he's jumped off. So, like, if he's gonna jump off it and you save him, he'll probably do it again.
I'll walk to him and be like, "How many bones did you break
All of them.
this time?"
You'll be fine.
That's like. That's like a dead ground.
You know like the Yamcha dead. That's basically Callian. Wait, let me send it. Logwig, are you making your way down normally?
Yeah.
Alright.
The only
know.
person that makes sense in this group. Okay.
Yeah, I just talked
Alright.
to Priest. Don't worry about it. It's completely normal.
Is that a
Alright, I found it. Here we go. We have Yamchadian.
I'm still thinking about the theme park.
Yeah, that's right.
what?
Yeah, that's right. That's Yamcha.
The theme park.
No, not like that.
For those who like extreme. Oh fuck.
Don't worry,
Everything
I'll
hurts.
take. Don't worry.
Right, you psychopath. Are you fit enough to carry some of this over to the others?
Guys, don't
Of
worry. I'll put
course.
him out his misery. I'll put him out his misery, guys.
What? I'll put
He
you out
needs
of your
to- He
misery.
needs to be put down. Okay. He's obviously listen.
Technically speaking, he's already down. He can't go any deeper.
I mean,
Watch me.
We're still on the mountain.
Listen, if you want to feed yourself to the fishies, I don't give a shit.
That's for the active for 8 hours. Going back up.
No, for fuck's sake.
Hey, so if we feed him to the fish, will we get a bigger
I'm not-
fish?
you
Do we
need
like
a.
to see a big
you need
fish?
a-
Adrenaline junkie.
Don't we
Yes,
heal him?
please.
Don't we heal him? He
Like,
deserves-
look at this. It's like a ball sticking out, bleeding.
Undina, don't we heal him? Undina, don't we heal him? He deserves the pain. I think we can all agree that he deserves the pain.
I have a feeling he likes the pain.
Yes.
That's concerning. Good for a warrior, but concerning. Were you dropped on your head as a kid, lad?
Probably.
Good.
Thank you, Undina. I'll just take a bandage, bandage my arm to my.
Yeah, at this point, Logwig just like trots his way down, just chilling there.
Cute.
I arrived here first. Fuck.
Well done. Let's see who gets to the party quicker as I start walking.
I saw limping. Wait.
Oh. Oh. Whilst you're going, take this with you.
What's
Oh, I
that?
got a great idea. We can send
Food
Martin
packages.
to go.
Yes,
Alright,
I'll take it.
I will
No,
quick-
Ludwig.
I will try to
I'll
run
take-
faster
I'll
than he
take
gets
one.
back.
I'll take one.
I would just run past as he tries to get there.
Fuck you!
Just to taunt him about it.
Don't forget to come back for the others.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure we've got 13 big ass fish.
Oh, yeah. I'm better at fishing than the
Make
dwarf.
sure you be as quick as possible.
Right, that's an insult, young lady, and that's my rod you're using.
And you know you're. It's an insult, but it's the truth.
Right, listen. I don't have the powers to grow a random big fucking fishy tail. And apparently, speak to fish.
I don't. Did you see me talk to the fish?
I saw them congregate around you, like you were some sort of big fuck off fish.
They were 30 feet down!
30 feet is a couple meters.
They were 30 feet down. There's no way you could have seen that.
I'm not blind.
It's
I-
kind
I
of
think-
clear
Did
water.
you see that?
Listen, have you ever tried talking to the fish?
Yes!
No, I'm pointing at something.
Have you ever tried talking to the fishes yourself?
No, I'm not
Go
senile.
try. Go try. I'll tell you
Oh,
tomorrow.
you know what? You big fucking hairy elf. Why don't you try it first?
Okay.
Show me how it's done, huh?
You hairy?
I'm gonna go to the edge and just go look at Andina. Just look
Yeah,
back.
for an elf, even like a little bit of hair is hairy.
Now what?
Like shaven monkeys.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Oh no, not your lovely female companion here. You, come on.
Do it.
You want to show me how it's done?
Drew, right, so
Go Hollet, I believe in you.
Talk
So
to them
Mel,
fish.
How did you talk to the fish? Just, like,
convince them.
telepathic, or did you say anything?
Just ask them to come on shore politely.
Yeah. Well,
Ask them to kill themselves in a nice way. You don't need to breathe.
Right, so I'm gonna go off what I heard Mel say, and
I didn't say anything.
You didn't
I
say
just
anything.
skill issue.
Hollet, just tell them they're invited to the party.
Oh yeah. Undina's invited you to the party, fish.
Using
Yeah.
Undine as to bait people. To bait fish.
They all come pouring out.
There is not a single fish that gives even 1 ounce of a fuck.
I throw one in.
You throw it in, and it's like its corpse just floats back up to the surface.
See? It came back to me. See?
And as you do that, I need you to make a dex save.
I proved it wrong. I did prove it wrong then, didn't I?
No.
The fuck
He
is
knows the
going
fish
on?
are dead. I don't fucking know. He's getting pushed. He rolled a 3.
I'm dying.
Philip, you are swiftly met to the face with a projectile live fish that smacks into your head, knocks you back, as it hops back into the water. You take... How much do I give a fish headbutt? What damage would that even be?
5.
Is it, I feel like it's just mental damage, though.
It's just psychic.
3d20!
There we go. You take one psychic damage from a fish knocking you on your ass.
3d20.
You didn't ask politely.
You know what, lad? I stand corrected. You really did call one up.
So is that?
It just
5
really
gold?
doesn't like you.
Yeah, it's 5 gold. I'll take that. Go on.
I never told you if I was giving you gold. The only thing you get out of this is that you don't have to drag that entire corpse up the incline on your own. Because that's what I made of you do, you know?
I will go ask for friends. Now.
All I'm saying is that
You're gonna drag a corpse upstairs.
I need you to make me a persuasion check because you have just hauled 12 of them. So,
Let's see how.
regardless of disposition, they might not feel
let-
quite so
let's-
safe around you anymore.
Let's see how they feel about
What?
their dead brother
persuasion.
floating in the water.
Yeah, no.
I'm not talking about fish. I'm going
Oh.
to make friends with the other dwarves, the angry dwarves,
Oh, okay, have fun.
for dinner. Thank
Uh-huh.
you.
hey, I'm just saying I did prove you wrong. It did float
What?
so
Why
far.
would the fish accept platinum from me?
You
Yes,
said you were
I'm
gonna, you said you were gonna go make friends. I don't fucking know. You were talking to fish before this.
By the way, did I hear about the entire fact that she is trying to convince the thingies?
The dwarves, yeah, that part of the conversation was happening while you were there.
You could also just tell them there's free food. Might
That's
convince
what I'm
the kids.
planning to do. I hope they
That's-
accept.
All she needs now is a white van.
What?
The what? What is
Oh, no. Come on.
What does she need?
He said, go to the dwarves and say there's free food to all the kids, and then I said, all she needs now is the white van.
Why are you
Beautiful.
like this? Why are you
I
built like this?
No!
It just came out on.
Can I mute you?
It just
He's
came
just
out
built
like
different.
Did you pull a Chaldean and were you dropped on your head?
Yes.
Twice.
So,
Trying
where
to
is
hold-
everybody going? I don't even have to ask about Iridax. He's just chilling up there. He's gonna do that till he gets that done. Where are you guys going?
Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
am
angry.
limping to the place the party taking place in.
You are given a net with 12 fish in it.
Yeah, I'm dragging it on the ground. I'm not carrying it. It's like limping.
It can breasty the fish.
I'm walking in front of him and kind of taunting him.
You are grabbed, turned around, and you look at the dwarf with a grin. Well, the rhino isn't going to carry itself. Let's go.
And you too. He asked you as well. Goodbye.
I mean, I will go and
Well.
I will limp
No,
back
James.
out.
I'm just gonna.
Hallet.
I'm just.
You are just going to help me carry that leg. That's what you're going to do.
I'm gonna carry
And
it.
I'm so much help,
Wow.
as you can see.
Strength check.
I easy do this.
Oh my
I
god, you
already
asked everyone with the
anticipated.
-1.
Easy win. I can easy carry this. Yeah.
Longwing Hallet, you see the guy just like pull it on his back and start walking. You guys just both like kind of grab onto like a toe each. Just like swing it along on the back.
Before we carry on, how long are we staying here for in this town?
Like a day or two.
A day or two.
1, 2. Yeah.
Okay.
I would more imagine that I'm trying to carry, but I'm just like slippering in the fat, like.
Just
You know,
like on the
just-
blood every time, just every like 10 steps, just fall in there.
How am I convince angry dwarfs to like me?
You get back to the gate.
Talk
Once
to
again, you turn the corridor.
I'm just gonna close my eyes. Hi!
Right, she's alone, lads.
Yeah,
Don't shoot yet.
yet. I will just say yet as well when he is saying it.
What do you want?
I was asked to go here to offer you guys free food. It's
What
freshly
food
made.
and by whom? Suspicious silence.
Fish and rhino, but from us.
What?
Ready balliste. Suspicious silence.
What?
This is made by us.
Fish and
This is
rhino.
Fish and
It
rhino.
was made by us, and it was fish and the rhino creature.
Well,
The
was not made
big
for
one.
us, but sponsored.
It was made by me. I caught the fish. I did my job.
And we have soup.
Why the fuck are you feeding us? We haven't been nice to you. Is it poisoned?
Well, I sure hope not, because I was gonna eat it myself as well. But I don't.
No,
Do you eat poison?
Now I'm worried.
You should be worried. But well, kinda goes a long way, doesn't it? I mean, just because you don't like me doesn't mean that I can't like you still. Don't kill me.
Don't kill me, answer it. Well,
And I will pay you 5 platinum.
Persuasion, I guess.
I see how we've ended up in this situation. It wasn't that the dragons have they're angry with each other. They're just angry with the way
Everything's
that
going
this
on.
party deals with stuff. That's what it is. It's not.
Andreas was a chill dude before he met these guys. Now he's
Yeah,
fucking
it was-
losing his mind.
It sounded like you guys walked into his like territory and was like,
I will pay you
Right,
5 platinum.
you
"I'll
know,
pay you 5 platinum
be-
not
be-
to eat
be
you." And he was
happy.
like, "I could take the like 300 platinum you have and eat you." This doesn't seem like a big deal. Like,
he can be happy that I don't have message chat. Otherwise, I would use every night if I'm in a safe spot. I would use my remaining spot just in the middle of the night, just wake him up.
See how you doing?
Can you do that?
Just sing off tone in the middle of the night. Like
Oh
start
my god!
Oh my
We
god.
just
throat
exhaust the
singing.
dragon! We just exhaust the
Undo
dragon!
that! Undo that! We're taking shift on that!
Absolutely not happening.
Oh, yes. You fucked up
just
now.
start
In the middle of
throat
the night.
singing in the middle of the
Middle of
night,
the
just sleeping.
You guys are welcome to do this. And all I'm saying is, if any of you ever get captured by Andreas,
It could be like at 2 a.m. in the night. Twinkle,
One person at a time. Every hour. Right, just like, I'm on.
Oh, that's awesome.
and you yo, dumb whore, we got the mirror. How you doing?
The major order of madness.
It's cool with us. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just wanna
Hey,
let
yo,
you know.
it's little Undina. We got a rap for you today.
Just the most figure out
What?
the most annoying mage apprentices and
No,
put
no,
them on
that-
that duty for like high officer enemies. Just
It-
fucking.
You know, the thing is, like, if this like was a thing, it would just be like you would actually just have mage offices for hire. You wanna annoy someone to death? Don't worry, we got you. For just 200 gold.
Yeah, but they
Every
would have.
4 hours.
I
one
see a
just will send
business.
a message.
I
They-
see a business.
Yeah, but Ash, they have to have known and seen the person. So
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know.
A lot of people in Dominion have
Well,
known and
they
seen the
spy on
person.
them first, and then.
yeah, they have one really high level mage that can cast scry.
All I'm saying is,
I can scry.
Didn't all the
Yeah,
mages
you can show them.
see him?
You can show them the world.
What am I showing?
Am I right though? 'Kay,
Andreas.
All the mages in the tower saw the dragon.
Oh, we could.
Yeah, we
We're
could.
not.
Yes, we
not.
are.
We're
We're
not
gonna
doing
go.
The real question is how many mages of the tower are still alive?
Hey,
All of them.
All 10 of them are alive. We're good.
No.
There
Do you
are
know?
not. There aren't 10 of them in the tower.
Also, you guys said you were gonna sing and rap to him. It's gonna be more annoying that you can only say 25 words of this rap at any single point.
Give me 1 second.
But that
No,
then
no,
comes
no,
the
no,
question:
no.
if you
Ju-
throat sing a word,
Just start telling him a
does
joke
it count as one
without
word?
finishing it.
Oh, you
The dragon says, "Why are you in therapy this time?" I've been yodeled at in my sleep for the last 4 days.
You don't
And do you want me to, the best thing is as well is if he gets angry, he's going to eventually crack and say, "Where are?" Like he's going to be angry and be like, "Where are you guys?" And all one of you has to do is say, "With your mother," and it ends.
I just want to say, you have
All his
You have
army
to bring-
dies.
Twinkle Twinkle Little Star has like 32 words, yeah? But if you cut off the last line and then you have 26 words, it will enter at little. Twinkle Twinkle.
Twinkle, twinkle, little Andreas.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Alright,
Yeah.
time to
To
put
get
this
back-
genius
to get
plan
back
to
into things.
motion.
Someone
get
needs to
back into
sing him
things.
WAP. Sing him WAP.
Indeed. I want you to roll. Oh, you already rolled persuasion.
Yeah.
The dwarf is going to look at you.
I can eat it first.
Alas, Tragrog.
That's completely fine.
See as he like hops off. You hear like a thud, a little bit of dust coming out.
Just gonna look at everything that can shoot me in the face right now. How many of them are there?
There are 2 ballistae on the gate itself, and another one that's like on a sentry post above.
That's
That one
very
is
well
all-
crafted.
Yeah, that one is like installed that it can basically like 360 rotate. There's just like a
Okay.
dwarf sitting in the seat, just like running around.
That's so cute. But I will just scream, that's very well crafted.
Don't make me shoot you!
Sorry.
Actually, can you send one of them up here?
What of
It's
what?
not supposed to keep spinning like this. I'm getting sick.
Is there anyone near? Dwarf in danger?
You see the other 2 dwarves just like sitting there, like looking up. They're like rubbing their like beards.
This is awesome.
Are you gonna help him?
No, we better to see the product fail, then we know what not to do next time.
Oh, he's not gonna like me.
Such asshole.
Well, no, he's not going to like us.
Well,
At
but
least you asked, you know? He is probably going to throw up, and calculating the distance, it'll probably land on you. So I would move
Am I
2.5
allowed?
paces to the right.
Am I allowed? I'll just like scoot over.
I mean, I'm not going to shoot you, and he can't. Probably.
Okay.
So you move to the right.
Yeah.
For about like 5 minutes, the dwarf pops out on the gate. Just in time for the dwarf up there to just violently hurl. Alright, oh my god.
Does it land like where I stood?
Yeah, it lands exactly as the dwarf calculated.
Oh, you're good at that.
Right, we approve of your proposal. Tragrok is not coming though. And most of the elders are not. Couple of us might, maybe.
I hope we have enough.
We have enough.
If not, I will catch more fish.
Alright.
Was I told
And
to
do we have to do something for this? Sign a contract into eternal slavery that will bind us before
I will
we
just
are
like
freed?
get more horrified by all the things they said. No,
What?
maybe just bring your own plate.
Are you trying to steal our plates?
No, I just don't think I have. How many people are coming? I know. I'm just asking myself. I don't know if I have like 40 plates at one house.
Hey, we don't need a plate. We'll just grab it.
Right off the bone. Also fine. Okay, see you at dinner.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, I'll just turn around and leave. That's
All right.
nice. I really need to go get my back cracked. Like,
I think the first time I get like a proper massage will be the day I just like leave this earth, just off to heaven. Like in 24 years of like not ever having a massage,
Oh, you just absolutely molested
or like a proper
me.
massage actually.
Oh, yeah. You're supposed to be gentle, Rubs.
All right. The rest of you, at this point, have made it up the side of the mountain.
There.
Around you, you see people setting up for a feast. There's just a massive bonfire with sort of like, like a square, like a log pattern. So like one log, then another, then another, then another, like built up like that.
I'm trying to figure out where we are right now, because I don't think we're on the scaffolding, so...
You are back where you guys treated the Asimar. And the...
Ah, okay. That place, yeah. So
I also have no idea where the twig has gone. The twig token has disappeared. Or I am blind.
I would have told them where we are at, but maybe they would have probably already guessed.
Is in the building here.
Oh yeah, I found it. You guys are up here, basically.
Oh, okay.
Do that again. No.
With the platform out, you have people that have just set up various places to sit, who have like pulled over rocks, smaller ones, a couple tables that have just been built out of thin fucking air from the looks of things. A couple of Theas are looking over their craftsmanship. But yeah, starting to be a place where people can sit and relax. Already there's a couple dwarves who are sitting there eating something, and an entire barrel of some sort of alcohol, just a massive one, almost the size of one of the houses, has been dragged in from God knows where. There's already a line of just people waiting to fill up their mugs. That is where you guys arrive, carrying your... Well, I mean, the carcass itself is mostly taken out. You guys have all the meat with you.
Yep.
To those of you that arrived there... Yeah, I mean, to those of you that arrived there, a couple of you, raise their hands in greeting. A couple yells to come over, join this person, that person. But in the end, the meat is just dragged over to the main bonfire, where it's swiftly taken away from you and starts getting roasted. Is there anything in particular you guys would do?
Yes, I have some important information. I've calculated it will take 33 sendings to sing to sing WAP.
Absolutely not.
I will do it.
Absolutely not.
Just need a few days.
Alright, you
You
four
need a
chuckle
few-
fucks. What do
You
you
need
do?
a few weeks.
We are sitting down and not moving.
Alright.
Me, with broken ribs and fractures and concussion, you know. That's where it's still active, so theoretically, if I fall down or something, you know.
Technically, if you get red weddinged, you're gonna be just fine.
Well, until I get stabbed again.
Time to play the Reigns of Castamere. I'm sure this will not go well.
Oh.
Logwig, Hyleth, are you guys doing anything?
He is the cat.
Oh.
Are you doing anything? His back hurts. He's just helping everyone out.
Okay. Everyone's just turned into an old man suddenly.
Is there any like
Well, I have a
activities that
reason.
are
I
being done?
fell
Any
down.
like
Well, jumped, fell down.
There is activity being done. There is a blazing rope that people are basically, doing the thing where they go under it.
does it seem like I could do it?
The Asabar lady that met you before waves you over.
Fuck it, I will give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen? First degree burn marks. Who
Hey, we
cares?
healed
I'll
everyone.
sleep it
Time
off.
to die.
So you run over to Yara. You see as the Azure that goes before you just gets the rope right past his nose. Ah, fuck. Right, well, you fail. Hello, Lockwick.
Hi. Might as well give this a shot.
So heads up. This is quite hot. Elementals can bear it. You want to try?
I can give it a shot. Let's go.
Well, good luck.
Okay.
Lowest to the floor wins something nice.
Okay. Take a
Alright.
deep breath and give it a shot.
Missed opportunity for "So are you" when she said it's so hot.
Logwig flirting. Logwig only flirts with trees. How dare you?
Yeah.
That's because
Alright.
they'll give him wood. Logwig, that's how you take an opportunity.
Logwig's no
Um,
bite, only bark.
So Dex or Dex save.
I need you to make me a flat dex check. The DC to beat, to be best, is 18. Sorry, buddy.
I'm not there to rig it, damn.
Undina isn't there to rig it either. So, you get underneath with relative ease. But if you pop out the other side, you feel like a quick sort of like clap on the back of your head. And the smell of burnt hair implies
Oh.
that you did not make it fully. Right, well. Impressive, but I'd rather you not burn your entire head off.
Yeah. It's not really a plan, but was fun.
Well, everything's just getting set up right now. I don't know what else we might have. I think people need a little bit of a relaxing day. And I guess we're using the fact that about an extra 10% of them can now move their bodies as a way to throw that.
Do you happen to have a rope that's not burning?
Yes, why do you ask?
Also, like a bit more of a smooth one, because I know a fun little game. You could like tie it up between 2 bits, and then you can try to balance.
To specify,
over it.
bondage is not a fun little game.
No. You bind the two pieces of rope on either side of like. Normally you would do trees, but you could do like
Yep.
some stable points basically, and you try to balance across it as far as you can go.
Oh, a tightrope. Interesting.
Could be fun.
Sure, you can help me set that up if you want to.
I will do so.
Alright. Meanwhile, the old men. You see Undina slowly huffing and puffing her way up the hill after cross-country marathoning across the entire town.
Oh, wait, do I have to crawl all the way up? Hell nah.
No, you walk. Oh, I mean, I guess you could teleport.
Choop.
Alright. In that case, you appear. Up
Yeah,
there.
I'm just gonna like step out, like see the thing close behind me. Hello. Did I miss
You get
it?
a couple of the Asabar and the Azur staring at you.
Did I miss
Are all of you so strange?
Yeah,
Interesting.
especially on our days off, which we rarely get.
Hey, fine by me. My beard's on fire.
Yeah.
It's another Tuesday. Or Wednesday. Can't really tell. The sun's always fucking blocked out. And now there's a fucking thunderstorm.
Yeah. What are you doing to the cat?
Why are you lifting your finger?
Divine intervention. Can we get some sun?
Sure. Roll for it.
Bless you.
How to
Jesus
get
Christ.
killed by a god 101. Oh! It's the wrong way
It's
round!
the wrong way around, man.
Imagine, dude.
Ah, fuck.
I wanted to make 2.
Uh,
I rolled a 2 earlier. Not gonna lie.
the reverse intervention. More storms are coming.
Bitch,
I
you
haven't got
fucking
that god
ass.
magic.
As you guys are sitting around, you see a couple things being set up. You see, on one place, a large barrel is rolled out, and you see people starting to arm wrestle each other.
Nice.
In another place, you see Logwig and the Asimar from before setting up a tightrope.
Let me check if it's deodorant instead of hairspray because. Okay.
Apparently, deodorant and hairspray.
Okay.
What the fuck are you two doing?
I thought he picked like we're in my neighbor's house and there was like some strange thing on the table, so I thought he picked up like some hairspray because she leaves things like that on the like table.
I brought my own deodorant.
Okay. I'm gonna say we should call it here for tonight.
Mhm.
And then you guys can figure out whatever the fuck you guys want to do at a party.
Yeah.
Yeah, wear dresses that we can normally not wear.
Thermonuclear
You can
war.
do that.
Nuclear.
Don't even say anything. You're fucking whatever you're learning right now could cause that exact war. So
Yes, but I can also control what I'm making, so it's fine.
You can?
that's what
What do you
everyone
mean?
thinks.
That is not consulting. Wait,
That's-
that-
No, I have pure control over it.
What
you
do you mean?
literally says I know its true name.
Yeah.
That's pure control.
Is
It
that
is-
how you control demons?
It is not
in-
pure control. It is control with advantage by game rules.
Is that how you control demons in D&D?
Devils and demons. True names are very important.
Alphabet! I I challenge thee!
Baphomet is not a true name.
Blah, blah.
That's not his true name.
It also works that
I
way
mean,
in 40k, I
says
think.
it says it will obey my command no matter what. Written in the rules text for the spell.
You
Yes.
made a mistake.
The main thing with true names is that as soon as the devil realizes its true name is known to something,
It will change his name.
no, there are problems that come with it. But that's for you to figure out. It is for you to, by definition, fuck around and find out. And I hope you fuck around in a smart way and do not find out.
I hope we find out. I love Satan.
You're also the one that had a demon fish stuck in your head and enjoyed that. So, yeah, no, I don't think we should be using you as the benchmark. for this.
What are you talking about?
Not everyone makes friends with a demon fish in their head.
Well, what else are we supposed to do?
Die. Generally, that's
No.
the outcome.
I don't like that idea.
Okay, but like generally, that's the outcome. So
No.
Okay. I'll go up a
I
little bit.
disapprove.
Or you could turn it into some sort of demon fish hybrid.
No thanks.
Oh.
Because he wanted the control of that, and
Yeah.
it looked ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
I want-
point being?
I want my clam bra. You can have everything.
You're
I will-
daring, woman. Your people do not wear clam bras.
Why not?
Are you sure? She
I am
is
very sure.
she is now the last survivor. Thus, she's the one who decides. It's clam bra.
Out of everyone, my parents still live. Maybe Romans as well.